We are the ones who don't know what we're fighting for. Give us a gun and send us all off to war. We are the ones who grow up in violent homes. We are the ones who don't know what's right or wrong. I know. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No more. We are the ones who don't know why we're losing score. Give them a badge so they could send us to the morgue. We are the ones who are sent to walk out the door. We are the ones who don't know what we're dying for. I know. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck. No, we are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. Get off this fucking ass. Love that makes you know. Yeah, fucking praise. Love that makes you know. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck. No, we are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more.
Hippie, tell us how you really feel.
Man,
Come on.
if you just mix something up and it sucks, you just got to do what we all do and hate vape it. You just got to hate vape it because you made it and you can't just pour it out for God's sake. Come on, man. Stand up and just vape on.
Bring it.
Hippie, you should see the box sitting behind me of stuff that I've pulled labels off that I have to dump that Tim has made because he just makes so much. We can't vape.
Yeah. And the worst part is, it's stuff that I would vape normally because it's still better than like commercial liquids. But there's so many of them. It's like, okay, we got to pick the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Yeah. But yeah, he's just going on a rant just before the show started. Yeah, hold that thought. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So that was live, huh?
Yep, the second time it was live. Yep.
That's it. That ought to be the intro to a commercial. Just very bad.
I am Hans and I am Franz, and we are here to pump you up. There you go.
Yeah, I learned a few things already, Deb, on this little RDA. No kidding. Little nitpicking shit, but
You say a little. You guys see you put a longer drip tip on it? Was it giving me a little spit back?
I damn sure the fuck did. Well, that's because the coil I've got in here, probably. Okay, now that top cap will get hot because I chain vape sometimes. I do. I get to tasting flavors and everything, and I'm really figuring a flavoring out. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
So,
you're saying, but this one does the same thing.
because this has a rubber. Oh, yes, it sure does. Hold on a cotton picking minute. I'm gonna put a long, skinny drip tip, my purple one on here. Matter of fact, where you at, girl? Hold on, I'll find her. Y'all go ahead, talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back. Where are you at?
Uh, so, oh, you know what?
Yes, Deb, the sound is a little janky. I just muted and listened to the stream for a second. It is jumping a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably the storm out here. The one that Linda got hit with a bad storm earlier that she took video of.
Now there's a drip tip, hippie. There you go.
I feel like you should rub it and a genie comes out, but
That's right.
Tim, we don't need to hear about you rubbing shit. It's a mixing show.
Swaggy's not here. We don't talk about that kind of stuff.
Oh, damn, that's actually pretty damn good. No, I took this damn tall ass drip tip off of I had it on my Dead Rabbit Solo, that new one or whatever, because I had it on the Noisy Cricket, pure 8.2 to 8.4 volts, going through my coil in there. So I have this tall drip tip, to keep any
Protect your
spit back
lips.
much. Exactly. Well, I took it off of there to put it on that Wasp Nano Pro because, it's just my lips wouldn't touch the top. And then I could still vape, and keep going. But hell, let me try this sucker out for a little while. Oh,
That's why we went with these tips on these. They're the flatter one. They're 510 style ones, but they look like 510 in the middle, but they have this little lip. It keeps you from burning your lips off and helps with the spit back with the dual coil in there, too.
That looks pretty sharp, don't it?
Looks interesting.
Yeah.
Rub it, see if a genie comes out.
Give me the right peach recipe.
Here you go, hippie.
That
Here
peach
you,
recipe.
hippie, here you go, hippie. Take it. That's the right one.
No, that's gross, hippie. He likes it. He handed me his pod on the way back from the shop the other day. He goes, "Here, try this." Didn't tell me what it was, and I'm like gagging. It's so
Yeah, but you don't like peach.
It's so gross.
But yeah. So retried recipes today. And yeah, that can be either one you're retrying you haven't tried in a while, that you're trying to see if you still like it after all this time. Maybe one you thought you loved and now you're still wondering, do I still love this? Or is this going to be one of those ones I kind of regret retrying? Or retrying it, like maybe making a little bit of an addition to it or slight change, adaptation. Like Hippie does every day.
Oh my
In my
God.
case, I redid this goddamn cookie I'm trying to get right. This is V3.
Like I said,
I did do a retry.
whole daggone box is 3 separate recipes done like I'm at like version 11 on one of the recipes. And there's just 3 different recipes, just each recipe's different. Oh my word.
That's another thing. If you have one sitting on a shelf for a while, sometimes you tried it and it was okay or not quite right. If it's still sitting there, give it a try again. Sometimes they surprise you after a steep. Once in a while, that long steep, you forget about 2, 3 months, 6 months, and all of a sudden it's a magical thing.
Nice, Linda.
Yep,
And
that's
that's
strawberry
okay. Whatever you want to, just do what you want to do. Who cares what the theme is? Just do what you want.
Yeah, do what you want.
Doesn't matter. It's been really nice seeing you on Fresh the past couple of weeks as well.
Yeah, it has. Sorry I haven't been able to make it. I've been stuck working weekends, but speaking of, I'm ready for vacation to be over because this vacation's killing me. I'm not even kidding. I'm doing
And
more
I'm
work.
busy on Saturday. I'm watching college football. You see the Alabama game on right behind me right now. Boy,
It's
my
okay.
wife's
It's okay. We can get updates.
cussing at the TV, man. I hear her in there. She ain't been cussing for a while, so Alabama must be doing halfway decent. So I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Deb. Feel better.
Deb, you and Linda both. I hate that. Mine's just been My cardio isn't as good as I thought it was. I thought I was doing okay, and then I went to go actually do real work, like wood, firewood. My cardio's not up to where it should be. Not even close. So I overdid it, got dizzy and everything, and then the next day my eyesight. Remember, I have this problem with my eyesight since I found out I was diabetic. My eyesight's fine now. I can see crystal clear. Guess what? More likely it was some kind of blockage somewhere that let loose. Hey, it got better, not worse, so that's a good sign. Doctors don't seem to be worried about it being better, so that's good. So, whatever. But, however, yeah, just exhausted. Hippies too, recovering from stuff and then still doing a lot of yard work, doing work in the house and everything. I see this constantly, so I know you feel my pain for real. Ooh, tacos. You hear tacos? Oh, that's another thing. Lady Liberty, I got her that tortilla press, and we've had a lot of tacos lately, like homemade tacos, which are lower in carb than buying them. They add a lot of sugars to it or something, or sugar in the flour. Hey,
They add a lot more crap to it than they do the homemade ones. The homemade ones are like literally flour, baking powder, salt, oil, and water. That's it.
Vaping Jedi, it's really good to see you, Josh. It's been a while. But yeah, some mixing today. It's going to be some fun. I see one here. Oh, Dave's not here. It sucks. I know he said he had forgot about something he had to do with the family. But that plum pudding, oh yes. Now, Hippie, you've been playing with the new. Did you get the new plum? Did you get the plum purple yet?
Which one?
The plum purple from Wonder Flavors.
Jacoda plum?
No, the plum purple.
Oh yeah, I got plum purple. Yeah.
Plum purple is nice.
It is nice.
I like to mix the plum purple with Swaggy's plum, and it's like a really nice, full, juicy plum.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm messing around with plums right now. I'm bringing that up. I want to make me a plum tobacco recipe, but
Lost me.
I'm wanting to add a little depth to the plum as well.
Yeah, I like my plum.
I'm trying to think of a deeper, darker fruit to pair with a plum, So my options are open. I mean, I could just make it a plum tobacco with like some black currant in it or something, Black currant, some plum, and a darker tobacco, a sweet like 555 gold tobacco, That'd be interesting. But I guarantee you'd have to use that plum at a really, really low percentage. I've learned that already. You don't need much of it.
I made a V1 and a V2. I'm going to put both in chat. I believe that I like the V2. Yeah. Oh, no. All it was is trying to do two different plums. Now, depending on what you... I didn't mix the two together. It's an option. That'd be probably the V3 would be an option of mixing those two together. But plum tobacco brandy, the only difference is one of them uses plum purple and one of them uses plum from Swaggy, VSO plum. Brandy FA at 1%, cashew Wonder Flavors at 1, Turkish tobacco flavor at 1, and then plum purple Wonder Flavors at 1, and then what was the other one? And it was at 1% with the plum VSO too, as I did. But yeah, you're right. The plum did not take over. I couldn't use it very high. That plum is actually surprisingly punches through enough that you can tell it's there. I didn't think I was going to like that, but it turned out delicious. So
I might have to look at that one, Rocky.
Speaking of Rocky, we have
version 3.
Let's see here. We got Rocky right here with the big kahuna. Coffee liqueur, BTA at 6%. Cream milky undertones, 101 at 0.8. Creme fraiche from FA at 1.8. Milk FA at 1.6. Milk and honey flavor at 0.8. Russian vodka VTA at 0.75. So it tastes like it's Kahlua, not Kahuna. Super sweet cap at 0.28. As soon as I saw the Russian vodka, I was like, wait a minute, that's Kahlua, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, there we go. All right. Yep. Feeling adventurous, trying something different. This boozy Kahlua White Russian recipe only takes minutes to mix. With a short 3 days to steep, you'll be vaping creamy classic cocktail in no time. Little known fact, that was one of my very first favorite like mixed drinks at a bar. I got it on my 21st
Of course,
birthday.
there's a picture of the dude.
The dude, yeah. That was actually one of my. That was the one that actually, on my 21st birthday, that's the one that really got me going. Hey,
See, my
Swaggy.
21st birthday, I went out for a Scorpion Bowl, so
No. No, we're not
next
doing.
time
We're not
it's
doing.
gonna
We're
be a
not doing.
very shitty episode.
Yeah, we're not doing anything about donkey's ass, or anything like that. So no.
Oh my God.
Yeah, old but not forgotten milkshake by Echo Dub. Candy banana milk, Salubarome at 0.5. Cream milky undertone, 101 at 0.2. Lemon cheesecake SSA at 0.5. Lemon meringue cap at 2. Super sweet cap at 0.5. And yogurt drink from VTA at 2.2. Task is called Retried Recipes. So do stuff that once loved but maybe don't vape anymore. Me, it's milkshakes. This is one's using creamy milky underpants VTA yogurt to turn it a bit more into commercial juice. I use candy banana milk and lemon meringue pie and lemon cheesecake. Sweet to taste. I'm curious on this. Sounds good, actually. I've never tried these combos before. These are old school combos that I never really got into. Hippie, they probably look semi-familiar to you.
Hold on, I'm trying to play catch up right here.
All right, so I'm going to explain the thumbnail.
Okay, all right, I'm caught up now.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. No, I had to restart YouTube. It backs up whenever I go look at a recipe and stuff. For some reason, whenever I come back to YouTube, I'm like behind the stream for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but so I missed that whole daggone recipe and everything. So my bad.
Candy
Okay, so
banana.
thumbnail.
Oh, go ahead.
When we did the music inspired show, I thought of Tim McGraw's song, The Refried Beans, which brought about the retried recipes. And so when Tim was looking at pictures for the thumbnail, he saw that one, jokingly showed it to me, and I'm like, nope, that's it. You have to use that one. And I picked the thumbnail. That is my fault. It was the funniest one that there was there. And so you got a pile of shit on a tortilla. Looks gross.
Refried beans on tortilla. It's bad enough it looks like it. Don't have to mention it like that.
Yeah, the picture didn't do it any justice. I'll tell you that.
No, it did not. I blame her completely for that one this time.
That was from the brains of Lady Liberty right there.
That explains a lot. Candy banana. There's
asshole.
candy banana milk from Salubarome, cream milky undertone 101, lemon cheesecake SSA, lemon meringue pie from Cap, yin yogurt drink, and then super sweet is what was in that recipe from Echo Dub.
Okay.
That actually looks interesting. Like a little bit of a candy banana in there. It's gonna have some milkiness, some creaminess, a little cheesecake. That lemon cheesecake SSA is not a funky cheesecake, so it's a nice, just creamy cheesecake with lemon meringue pie. Yeah, that just sounds really good. That does sound good. So yeah.
Oh. Prayers, Tabitha. That poor kitty.
Yeah, that poor kitty cat.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do another review on this same RDA, like 2 weeks. Been using it for 2 weeks, and then update my review on this. There's a few things I've definitely got to point out, but for the price point, it's not bad. I mean, but there's a few things that's just getting on my nerves.
Oh, it does cover the lemon. I was surprised on that. I didn't know if that candy milk would do it. That's good to know, Echo Dub.
Look
And
at this. I want to show you this real quick,
this
Tim. Check this out. Look at this. Look at the liquid all on the side of
above
this
it.
RDA. Now you see this? There's only one O-ring on the bottom of this RDA holding the liquid from, coming out on the deck of your mod. But it comes through your
AFC.
AFC ring here. It's getting to be very aggravating
In
cleaning
between.
this thing off.
Mm.
Yes, so you get what you pay for, I guess.
This here, the Cross 3 Nano, 7 weeks I got through that on that pod, that first pod before it started. It wasn't really bad. It just wasn't giving me the flavor I wanted anymore. But that
Now,
was
this
using
thing is
DIY.
killer flavor. Don't get me wrong. This thing kicks ass on flavor, and I love all the different ways you can dial it down. Now that I've got it cleaned off and all wiped off, I can vape on this probably the rest of tonight. But tomorrow morning I'll have to clean it off.
It'll be all
Yeah.
gooey inside again. Yay.
Yep. Yeah. But
I had
killer
one.
flavor.
There was another one that was like that too, and not sure it's actually the insides as much as it was like there's a space in between the AFC that it kind of builds up with. There's another
Yeah.
one that does that, kind of wicks it in there. I can't
I
remember
think
what
they
it was.
should have put two O-rings up under this, like, to make it a little more, stiffer. So, like the big gripe was to even pull the top cap off, the AFC has to come off first. That was the big gripe.
Oh, because you can't just pull them both at the same time and
No,
pop it off.
no, it's not tight enough to pull the whole cap off. You know, but as a squonk, for the squonk, it's kicking ass on my squonk. Hell yeah.
Like Deb's saying the barrage. The barrage is a really good RDA, but
What's up, Paul?
the only problem with the barrage is you don't have adjustable airflow. It is what it is. That's the only gripe I have about the barrage. That's it.
I'm sorry, Paul. What are you doing in the chat? Aren't you supposed to be living it up in Nashville?
Yeah.
Apparently, he can't. He's trying his best to wake up, but American coffee's not good enough for him. So,
if he's in Nashville, it is. It's real sunny and everything. Good weather. Yeah.
apparently the coffee's not good enough there, though. He's picking on that last night. All right, so we got more. We got plenty more here. We got Dave Lloyd did a cherry cheesecake retry. Now that's bold. Cherry is not an easy flavor to work with. Hippie, I think you can agree with that.
Not.
So I wish he was here to give us feedback on this. Cheesecake from Graham Cross TPA at 3. Cherry filling Flavora at 1. Compote cherry SSA at 1. That actually seems like a good safe route so far. Graham cracker from Cap at 1. Graham cracker clear from TPA at 2. Lemon lime from Cap at 0.25. New York cheesecake Perillum at 5. Raspberry syrup SSA at 0.5. And super sweet Perillum at 1.
What's the steep time on that?
He didn't put a steep time. I'm guessing that's got to be at least 10 days.
It's got to be longer than that.
10 days to probably 3 weeks.
14 days.
Oh, 14. Yeah, it is right there.
Yeah, because, back up for a sec.
Yep.
Because that cherry filling from Flavora is a pretty potent flavor. It really is. Especially whenever I single flavor tested it, it was potent. And he's got it 1%. And with that compote cherry, I bet you he could probably, just my honest opinion, lower that cherry filling down just a hair.
To a
like
0.75 or so?
Or something, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to mix that up because I've got every single one of those flavors, okay? So I'm definitely going to mix that up the way he mixed it up, and I want to mix up another bottle with a little less cherry filling in it.
Perhaps a little less graham cracker, too. Maybe.
I like the graham cracker in there.
Well, you got 3 graham crackers. The TPA doesn't have a lot of graham cracker to it. But
well, your graham cracker clear is your acetylpyrazine.
That's AP. That's AP.
AP, yeah.
Graham cracker. Yeah, that's true. They're different. They are different. I was just worried that the graham crackers might stack, but they're not the same. They're not both
Right,
AP
they're
based.
different. Yeah, you're getting more of your cookie note from your TPA.
Yep. Yeah,
And
that.
then that actually looks nice. See that New York cheesecake?
Mhm.
Not many people use that because not a lot of people have it, you know.
And raspberry syrup in this one definitely should help too with that with those two cherries to kind of smooth them out.
Exactly.
That is a smart. That's a
that's a well thought out recipe right there.
yeah.
It really.
It is. And those are both creamy cheesecakes, so you don't have to worry about super funk in it to throw off your cherries even more. Yeah,
All
that
right.
looks really solid. I
It
really would
does.
like feedback from him. See if he's got this
Oh
steep.
yeah. Oh yeah. Good recipe. See, I like seeing
Why are
recipes
you
like
laughing
that.
so much? I see way too much smiling up in that corner.
I was just picking on Paul because him and his goddamn Krispy Kreme, man.
I know, yeah, it's 2 for 1 day or something like that. Yeah.
We have one of those old Krispy Kreme buildings that makes the donuts that goes around the conveyor belts and everything. It's the only one for the nearest like 200 miles from us or whatever. So this one ships all donuts out to surrounding areas, you know. So yeah, you can go down there and watch the donuts go by on conveyor belts, different ones and shit. It's pretty neat.
So it was BOGO day, so he got 24 donuts.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the big thing, a big old smile on his face. Goofy goober. Yeah, goofy goober right there. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Swaggy
my
said he
wife's
makes his
going
blood sugar
evil
rise
in
just
there.
watching him
Just-
type.
Yeah.
Do you hear me, Tim? My wife's in there going evil, man. She's like, yeah, get it, yeah. You know, they tackle it at some shit or whatever. I don't know, boy. Alabama's winning, thank God. Or you're in there cussing up a sailor storm.
That's awesome. So this is a more rare thing from Rocky Tooney here. He did a pod and MTL mix. Dr.
shit.
Strango. Or Strango. And candied mango from Cap at 7%. That's a lot of candied mango. It just sent chills up my spine. That's the one we
I've
overdid.
never tried candied man. I don't have that flavor. What kind of flavor is that?
Really sweet mango.
Like a hard candy type mango, like a hard
Yeah.
cracker or a
Oh my
chewy.
It's
God,
it's like a
Rocky.
chewy candy kind of thing, like a candied mango, like you'd have sugared and dried.
Okay.
Creamy vanilla from Cap at 1. Indo strawberry number 2 from Cap at 4.75. Nectarine from Cap at 1.25, and super sweet from Cap at 1. So this is all Cap recipe as well.
Okay.
And then he's got that weird pictured thing, but bring yourself to the tropics with the strangely sensual strawberry mango pod mix. Smooth, rich fusion of strawberry, sweet tropical mangoes mixed with succulent strawberries for an unrivaled fruity combination. This luscious flavor profile is perfect recipe for those who love fruity and sweet flavors. This is mixed for a new vapor. Dual user has been using disposable pods tested on UL Caliburn G pod system with the 1 ohm MTL, which I supplied. So
Now I love all that. That was awesome. All the explanation, what he's vaping it on. Now that's cool as shit.
the fact is,
I like the way he did that. Good
Helping
job,
out.
Rocky. Hell yeah.
and helping someone out and keeping them out the stinkies. Yes,
Hell yeah.
definitely.
Kick ass, Rocky.
Rocky is horrible.
Why?
Or peachy mango.
Why is Rocky horrible?
Not his recipe.
Yeah.
He said he can carry 2 cups of coffee and a dozen donuts on the nudist beach. And then Ian asked him if it was a donut on each toe. But Tim's just silent.
Christ.
He's
Man,
on nudist.
I'm-
He didn't say he didn't have a fanny pack, so just
Man,
saying.
I'm fixing to have like 20 freaking ELR tabs open here in a minute.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
God.
Every show. So here we got OCD by Rocky Tooney. Cafe Com Suca de Laryngitis. Not really laryngitis, but Yeah. So he's got cooling agent WS 23.5, espresso VSO at 1.5, and royal orange juice from FA at 2.1. Oh, I'm curious here. I'm really curious on how that tastes. Super curious. Obsessive, OCD, obsessive coffee disorder. I have an obsession with coffee. The orange juice espresso drink has been trending on TikTok, so I decided to give it a try in e-liquid. I mixed this one in the parking lot of Trader Joe's a couple of weeks ago. This orange juice espresso is an unusual but delicious combination. It may sound a bit strange at first. Yeah, very much so. But it's all that more surprising in terms of taste. The acidity of the orange complements the rich taste of the espresso, and just a bit of coolant makes for a refreshing, energizing vape. It's light on the espresso flavor, so if you have a trepidation about vaping coffees, fear not. I'm super curious here. That's a simple-ish recipe, but I would not have thought of using espresso with orange juice, royal orange juice. Would you have thought about that one, Hippie?
Not at all.
I'm curious.
No.
I'm curious.
It's interesting. Very, very interesting. It's almost intriguing. It makes you want to
Makes me want to mix it,
just
but
to see what it tastes like.
I'm gonna throw that one at the end because that's a possibility.
I think
Everything.
he's trying to brainwash us, man.
Yeah, he's trying to blue
Mix
falcon
it
us.
up.
Trying to blue falcon us. I see how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
exactly
God.
one of those.
Good thing Mallory's not here when you say that, or she'd be damning hippie again.
Here's the other one by Dave. I gotta give Dave credit here. He threw a couple in. So Dave's got plum pudding retry. Hey Dusty. Plum pudding retry by Dave Lloyd. So plum.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bread pudding 1-on-1 at 2. Christmas pudding from VTA at 3.5. Okay, I'm gonna see where you're going here. Custard in aware at 2. Date VSO at 2. Fig raw VSO at 0.5. Mince VSO at 1. Plum purple wonder flavors at 1. Raisin rum Flavora at 0.75. Super sweet Perlum at 1. And vanilla pudding Flavora at 1.5. This could be really good. I'm not sure. What am I saying? What's the saying I'm missing here? I'm curious. Oh, I probably have the regular fig. I might not have that rum raisin. And I do have that.
I've never heard of Christmas pudding either.
I do have Christmas pudding, but it might be in one of the boxes I never put in the
I've got
ELR.
raisin rum from Flavor, and I've got no, I don't have fig roll. I don't think.
I've got regular fig. I don't have raw, I don't think. I did get the Christmas pudding in, though. I bet I might not have put it in the ELR yet. Or got taken out, who knows. I'm curious. Super curious on that one, though. I need Dave. We need Dave. Hopefully, it'd be nice if Dave could pop in for just a minute. Just let us know how these turn out. Even if he just hops in chat. But I'll have to ask him.
Damn, this shit's tasting so freaking good. My word. That is very tasty.
Which one?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
He told you he's working on some secret stuff, Tim.
Secret
Damn,
sauce.
that tastes so freaking
Secret
good.
sauce.
Mm.
Family
And
dinner, yep.
I'm 99.9% sure he has all those ingredients, Rocky. So I will give that a miss.
Yeah, Christmas
Can I
pudding.
share one of the very first recipes I ever came up with?
Of course you can.
You don't mind?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And I've been chasing this for the longest time. Hold on. You know, to better it. You know what I'm saying? To make it better. And that's what this whole episode's about, is taking a recipe and making it better, right?
Yep. Well, either making it better or just seeing if you still like it.
Oh, hippie, that was not fair. You just had a Jersey Mike commercial on your TV. Now I want a sub.
Uh-oh. Peach addiction. You know, I've been messing with the peaches a lot lately. And something just, I've done so many renditions of this damn recipe. And I make this now, and I think it's nasty, actually. I actually do. I don't like it because Juicy Peach from TPA at 8%. And was I for real back then? My God. But see, back then, that's when I was first getting off the stinkies. So my taste buds weren't all there. So this strong one right here tasted almost like the vape shops, juice, all the sweetener in it. But see, this didn't have any sweetener in it either. But yeah, man, that's one right there that I've been playing with for years. And I've got so many damn renditions of that peach addiction. Oh my word. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's like version 66 or more. But I keep it simple. I've got a couple I'm working on revising that recipe with some of these newer flavorings, not using that juicy peach from TPA, but some of the newer peach flavorings. And I tell you what, I am actually having a blast going through all these peaches. I tell you what, peach raw. Oh my God, man. You add that peach raw to any other peach and it just brightens that sucker up. You don't even need nectarine or apricot or nothing. Just that peach raw alone lifts up any freaking peach you put it with. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Oh, you're right though. Peach raw is really nice. That's what I did tonight. I actually just remixed something because same thing. You mix it. I tried it as was before I added the rest, adjusted percentages and stuff, and added a little bit more because I wanted to see if it was if how it held up. I think the new rendition's better in my opinion, but it's a little sweeter than I expected it to be. So here's what I went with: marshmallow, caramel, banana. It's all VSO recipe. Banana raw at 2%, caramel raw at 0.75, and marshmallow raw at 1%. Mixed it up, still pretty damn solid, good. And this is also the one I made the mistake and added the what was it, the VSO yogurt to, hon?
No, the custard, which is
Custard
actually.
custard premium. That's right, custard premium to it, and it turned out delicious.
Hi, Addie.
So what I did tonight is I made a marshmallow toffee caramel banana. So banana raw still at 2%. Caramel raw, I did up that to 1.5 because it's got more to go up against. English toffee raw at 0.5 and marshmallow raw at 1. And then I sweetened it up. I had put a 0.5% super sweet perlum in it. And
Now,
I don't think it
Jim,
needed a sweetener. I don't think it needed it.
Talk to me about that English toffee raw. What
It is really
you
good.
single flavor test it?
Yeah, it was the English toffee, the regular English toffee's got decent flavor, but it's like not in your face flavor. The raw, way better. You get a lot more of that, like it's not quite hard cracked toffee, but that almost like you almost feel like you could chew it. Almost feels like you can
think
chew it
it
into flavor.
needs, when I just been testing it and everything, and that 0.5% is just too weak for me for some reason. It needs to be pushed, I think, a little bit higher.
Yeah, if it was a main
To
no.
get anything really, to help that caramel out, I'd put it to 1, honestly.
Well, with the caramel though, it just gives it more that more caramel. It just gives it a little edge to the caramel. I wasn't trying to get the English toffee first. Trying to get the caramel first. The English toffee just kind of give a little bit of edge, which it is
I'd
doing.
just like to point out that
What is
that
it?
English coffee raw was supposed to be mine, and he fucking stole it.
So you're basically using it as a filler, really.
A little accent to the caramel.
Yeah. Okay, a filler. Yeah, yeah. I got you.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be full on English toffee because I wanted that caramel to shine. That's why it's toffee caramel. But yeah, I didn't want it to be in your face English toffee because then it couldn't taste the caramel. And I really enjoyed the caramel and the marshmallow combo. It was already going to feel a little washed out if I was just going English toffee because of that marshmallow being in there. Would have washed it out a little too. no, so far so good.
Cool.
So
Tim?
I just
I got
what
it.
what?
I think I got it, and I don't need the SSA chocolate mousse. After I started vaping it, it came together. This is the cookie.
See,
This is
that's
what I
the
wanted.
flavor I don't have. I got to get that chocolate mousse.
All right,
So good.
I got to look up your recipe here. That
I gotta
chocolate
get-
mousse from SSA is really nice.
It is really good.
I think that's the only one I didn't get out of the bunch.
I made a chocolate covered banana with it, with the VSO banana. I made
Oh my God! See, that
coffee
was my
chocolate
idea. I
mousse.
wanted to do the same thing. Do a banana, chocolate covered banana.
I did it with that SSA chocolate mousse. It turned out really, really good.
Yep. The VTA has got a little bit more of a harder bite to it. It's not as smooth and creamy as the SSA. That's really the biggest difference between those two. You just get more of the. Well, SSA's been killing it with creams. We just were talking about this. The creams they've come out with have just been amazing.
Right.
Hey, Deb.
So
Oh,
I
the
made
horses.
that chocolate coffee mousse I was trying to get from the Chinese restaurant, and I used the VTA mousse, and it was a little harsh, and it didn't have enough chocolate in it. It didn't come together right, but I did it a V2 with the SSA, and it was perfect. It was smooth, it was creamy. You had the perfect coffee notes, the perfect chocolate notes.
Which
I-
SSA flavor?
The
Chocolate.
chocolate mousse.
Oh, chocolate mousse. See, that's the
Yeah.
one I don't have.
Yeah, that with the VTA coffee liqueur, and it just came together perfect.
And when you're ready, I can pull up your.
Go right ahead. I got it right here.
All right.
So I did mint cookies and cream V3. I did the chocolate mint flavora at 4%. Cookies and cream Flavor West. I'm sorry. Cookies and cream Flavor West because Tim used all the VSO at 5. Creme de menthe Flavor West at 2. French vanilla thick at 1.5 and super sweet perillum at 1. And it tastes like a mint Oreo. Like really good. I thought I was gonna have
Really
to
good.
add
I
more
like that.
chocolate, but
You guys couldn't see it on screen, but she's like, really good.
no, it's really good. Like
The way she
I
sat
thought
back
I
was
was gonna
with
have to-
authority.
shut up, Tim. I thought I was gonna have to add some of
Oh,
the
shit,
the
Danielle.
chocolate mousse because I thought it needed more chocolate, but once I started vaping it, I don't. It's right on where I want it to be. Now I can come up with my Oreo balls. Now that I got the cookie now.
Yeah, stay safe, Daniel, if you're dealing with hurricane stuff. Tell ya.
Yeah, stay safe, Daniel.
Oh, we do have footage coming. I'm gonna do a little clip here for Whirling Vapors soon. That's my local shop there in Claremont.
Ah, there she goes again. Damn you, hippie. I know it's
Yep,
coming.
yep, you know it's coming. Yep.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Mallory.
well, Nick did. Grim did the little clip there for Steel Valley, and Steel Valley talked about Steel Valley being one of the few that's still has a full vape shop. And Steel Valley's is a pretty damn good vape shop. But ours is too. And it's like there are a few out there that are still full vape shops. So, enjoy them while they're there and try and support them when you can. Like I even got a little bit of footage of like the mech cabinet. They still have AVE, Purge, and Comp Life in there for sale.
You're welcome, Mallory. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, Mallory's birthday was last weekend, and if the show had happened last weekend instead of didn't happen because I was worried about Lady Liberty, she got hurted, so I was making sure she was okay. Is why we didn't have the show last week.
My
Saturday.
slippers are loose, and I was running in the house because the bunny was on the couch with the mail, and my slipper fell off and caught on the stairs, and I fell on the stone steps and scraped and bruised the hell out of my leg last Saturday while Tim was at work. So that's why there wasn't a show last Saturday.
Well, the reason why is she took a nap before the show. When I went to get her up, she was not in a good. I couldn't understand her.
I
She was
wasn't
like,
in a good mood. Tim was pushing.
I was like, "Are you
And
okay?"
I just
And it's
added
like,
to it, and I just was in pain and cranky Cassie. And
I couldn't understand what she was saying, so I was like, you know what? We'll focus on this.
so
today.
instead, we went and bought chocolate and then hung out with Zippy and
True.
give me shit for needing chocolate when I'm hurt.
But yeah. And I'll check and keep an eye on it. And if anyone else has any more recipes and stuff, either post them in chat or let me know. But yeah, definitely.
No, thank you, Mallory. I'm good. I'll keep the scrapes and bruises.
Hold on, Mallory. I have something for you here in just a second. Hold on. Let me reboot.
I'm sure she doesn't really want more shingles or anything. Come on.
There you go. There you go, Mallory. Mix that one up and tell me what you think about that one.
There, he's going to screw you up
If
again,
you
Mallory.
love Blue Falcon, try Blue Falcon Cream. That one will blow your mind as well.
Oh, great. She's going to be damning you forever now. Yes, Tabitha, I am feeling much better. The scrapes are pretty much healed. The bruising is almost gone.
Damn, that tastes pretty damn good.
Goddamn slipper fell off and caught on the stair because I was carrying a bunch of shit in because Tim had a bunch of deliveries.
And I wasn't home to get them because I was at work.
But they're not as important as the delivery that's coming in Monday.
Yeah. Paul will be happy. Is Paul still in chat?
Yeah.
Canadian Vapor? Yeah, he'll be happy.
They know I'm getting a new phone. I talked to him Wednesday, but now it's not getting here until Monday. God damn it. It was supposed to be here yesterday.
It's supposed
What's
to
up,
be
Plop?
supposed to be a
didn't see
2-day
you
phone.
chat.
Yeah, Ploppy's been here.
Yeah,
There's-
Linda, that's why we didn't do the show last Saturday, is I just scraped the hell out of my leg and bruised it. It's not too bad.
Speaking of Kerplop,
Tim,
I'll
Tim
get,
was running with the chocolate, and
She
Lady
fell.
Liberty was chasing after Tim to try to get the chocolate candy bar.
That was after the fall, hippie. We went to
Yeah,
get chocolate
that's
to make
what
me feel
happened.
better.
You know, get the story straight. You were chasing Tim for that
All right,
chocolate bar.
here's the true story. I fell and hurt myself the same day being a woman decided to kick my ass and I needed fucking chocolate. Okay, hippie?
and when I woke her up from her nap, I was trying to figure out what is going on because she's going back and forth between all the stories of what's going on.
You have a uterus shed its
I'm like,
long-
I'm like looking over there, trying to talk to
clothes.
her, trying to wake her up and trying to figure out what's going on, and she's going all over. It's like, I'm supposed to be getting the stream ready to start. I think I'm gonna have to postpone that till I can figure out what the hell's going on here.
My leg hurts like hell. My uterus is cramping like a motherfucker, and I got a headache. Get me some fucking chocolate, bitch.
For all you guys out there, just so you know, it's not a proper question to ask. You know, it's not proper to say one thing at a time when they're doing this. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Don't say it. Trust me. One thing at a time, and that was bad. That went badly. So, can you tell me one issue at a time so I can understand what's going on? And it's like, yeah, that didn't go well. But for Kerplop, I want to talk Kerplop's story real quick before we go on. So the other night we messed with this with Siri, not Siri, Alexa. Mess with it all the time.
Oh,
and
hold on.
Oh no, I did not. I did not trigger it. I did. Crap.
Okay.
We renamed ours.
All right, now you can talk about her all you want to.
All right. So I tell it to tell. I had the bunny out, so like, and the bunny was laying down with me. I said, "Tell a bedtime story." Goes over this bedtime story about I forget what was it about the cranberry sauce.
Let me tell it. So it was a discounted can of cranberry sauce left over from Thanksgiving, and somebody bought it, and then it just sat there on a shelf for a year, watching cans go back and forth and in and out, and it sat there all lonely. And Thanksgiving finally rolls around, and it's so excited. It's finally its turn to get used. And somebody goes, "Oh, I made homemade cranberry sauce." And he got all sad. And then somebody came out and like, "That's too fancy for me. I like the canned stuff." So it opened the can and kerplop on the plate.
It did. It literally said kerplop, and we both just cracked up laughing. Like we scared the crap out of the bunny so much for a bedtime story because we both laughed just because it said kerplop. Didn't say plopped. It said kerplop on the plate.
And the first thing Tim did goes, I gotta remember this so I can tell kerplop.
It's exactly the true story.
And then back, I gotta go back now to find it. Where is it? Oh, Mallory said, "Hippie, I'm driving the rocket train to hell, and you are the hood ornament."
Oh my God. Okay. Damn. Why you want to hit me that bad? That gone.
She's really damaging.
Help it.
So just when you think that we don't think about you guys when we're not on streams, we do. I was thinking to myself while I was out doing all the firewood, when I was overdoing it and getting myself not in good shape and kind of hurting myself. Guess what I thought? I'd rather be on the stream. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
That's
Rocky.
all right.
Oh, that reminds me, Tim, you have a question for Rocky about something that was in the package with
I already
that
asked
mod.
him. I already asked him about it.
Oh, you
said-
did?
Yeah, you said because it was
Oh.
shoebox, maybe.
I thought you were going to ask him on a stream and show it. Never mind.
I
Whatever.
did. I actually did. I think it was on Benny's stream.
Oh, I was sleeping through it then. Okay, never mind.
Ah, that's everyone else's fault. She was sleeping through.
I cannot stay awake for Benny's streams. I can't. I just can't. I don't know what it is about those English accents on there. They just knock me right the fuck out every time.
Okay, so you open up your Alexa app on your Android or iOS. You select the Devices tab, go to Echo or Alexa. Choose your device you want to change the name of, tap on the settings gear icon, tap on the wake word, which is what it's saying, and then change your name. A lot of them are limited now. They don't have the celebrity ones for sale or available anymore. They canceled all those, but you can still change it to something other than that so that it doesn't get triggered as often. And Lumi was saying it earlier, we had already changed ours to that same name, so that'll eventually be a problem too because we'll all have the same one and we'll screw it up anyway. But
Yeah, we have Ziggy. And our commands for our light are awesome. Ziggy, fuck you, and the light comes on. Ziggy, fuck off, and the light goes away.
brilliant, wasn't it? Are you happy I came up with that?
God.
Now turn
I'll
on the
have
lights.
fun out in the rain, Linda.
Ziggy, fuck you.
Okay.
Okay, lights on. Ziggy, fuck off.
Okay.
Okay, lights off. See, there you go. And I love the fact she says okay ever so pleasantly when you do it. Now name any other female that ever says that nice back at you when you tell them to fuck you or fuck off. Good luck.
Go ahead and try it, Tim. See what happens.
See what I mean? It's been a good week though. It really has. We're getting stuff done, but man, my body's feeling it.
Yeah, we spent a nice afternoon at the shop visiting with the owner's son. He was really excited to see us because we haven't seen him in a while.
Got some pictures and video of the shop.
Gotten
like I said,
lots of pictures of my baby.
considering that's where it all started. Yep, her niece,
My baby.
the one that was throwing a fit until I held her.
See, Tim has this calming effect, and he took my little Mazikeen and he held her, and all of a sudden she just fell asleep, and then we hear a loud fart, and she just started loading up her diaper. I told Addie that, and he said that Tim has that effect on us all.
Well, if that's the
After
case,
she had
Addie.
her bottle, I held her for like a good hour and a half, and she just looked at me like, okay, I'm getting to know you. I trust you. And she was out, and she just stayed there forever, and she didn't want to move.
Well, if Addie's still there, I gotta say, I'm not sure about having effect on everyone, but I would say it depends.
Night Echo Dub.
Yeah.
It depends.
Later, I go dub.
See how I could dub. One of these days, you'll have to hop on with us. It's just been kind of crazy. But yeah, it was a good week. So we did get a mid vacation, although Saturday is never a vacation day anyway. There was no way I was gonna get much done today anyway, outside anyway. Yeah, my vacation's not really a vacation. It's me doing work. But I already have 3 streams up, I think. 2 or 3 streams up for after the vacation because I have harvest fruits and cheesecakes. Hippie and I were talking about cheesecakes.
Yeah, but
I've been craving cheesecakes. That's kind of for selfish reasons. I've been wanting to do some cheesecakes. So yeah, Lady Liberty's been talking about them too. So it's like you got to do a cheesecake episode soon.
That's not true. I've just been making cheesecakes. Speaking of which, I have another recipe for you to pull up at some point.
Of course.
No, this is one I made just because I randomly made it because I really wanted to try it and test that toffee, English toffee raw.
Oh, the pumpkin one?
Yeah.
It's too early for that. That's coming up later.
Fuck that. It's officially fall. It is pumpkin season. I will be pumpkining the shit out of this place.
That's it. We need TJ on to tell you what
it
he
ain't even
thinks.
Halloween yet.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Jeez.
If my mouse would work. All right, so it's pumpkin toffee cheesecake. Cheesecake VSO at 2. Cheesecake on graham SSA at 2. English toffee raw VSO at 1. Pumpkin VSO at 8. Super sweet Perulum at 1. The Great Pumpkin Fudge one-shot VSO at 6. And Yes We Cheesecake in Aware at 3.
Oh, now hold it right there, daggone it.
Yes,
that looks kick freaking ass.
It is so freaking good, Hippie.
Now,
I let it steep for a couple of days, and I started vaping it like 2 days ago. I started vaping it at the shop, and I'm already down half a 60 mil.
Now you see where you put the English toffee raw at 1% instead of 0.5%, like I just showed Tim a minute ago. You see that? And you taste it more. I think you need to raise that percentage up. That's a perfect introduction.
Yeah, at 1, even with all that pumpkin in there, I can taste it.
That's what you want right there.
Yeah,
that's a good recipe.
It's really good. If you like pumpkin and you like cheesecake, I definitely recommend it.
If you like basic B, yes, this is it because it does taste like pumpkin spice and everything fall.
Great pumpkin fudge, it gives it more pumpkin with a little creaminess to add to the cheesecake as well.
Right. What Shaggy just shared? Oh, the fall lineup. Yeah.
There you go. The fall lineup.
Yeah, that's the fall lineup.
Now, that Great Pumpkin Fudge is hands down one of my favorite VSO one-shots. Like, I can vape that just single flavor.
Man, I don't know. Every time I get off of the stream, it backs my stream up for some reason on YouTube. I don't know why in the hell it does that. That's just weird.
I think it has something to do with YouTube because it does that to me sometimes. Like, during certain, weeks, and then it won't do it at other times.
Oh, it does to me all the damn
Steve-O
time.
can't do pumpkin. Okay, so Steve-O, you would get along perfectly fine with TJ's recipes because
he'll only do 1 pumpkin recipe a year at Thanksgiving.
Yep. It's usually a pumpkin pie recipe.
That's why every Wednesday on his show, or every other Wednesday, whenever he decides he's going to do a schedule now, I'm going to make a pumpkin recipe every goddamn time. Just to piss him off.
Yeah, apparently someone let me sleep through this week's episode. I don't remember it.
A, I did wake you up and say TJ has a stream. I am going to go hop on. Just letting you know. B, you were exhausted and you had the bunny and she wasn't letting you get up. And 3, I paid for it later because you wouldn't wake up to eat dinner and then go to bed. You kept me up until 7 o'clock in the fucking morning Thursday.
Me? Caramel apple cake recipe. That is perfect for fall. Yes.
Pumpkin spice Twinkies, Rocky. When you get that, you let me know, sir. Because I will be all over that shit.
Well, we had I had to bring out the cheesecake because Hippie and I have been talking about it anyway. And I've been craving it. We are going to have to do a fall cake recipe week too. There's so many cakes. I didn't realize until Linda was going over them. Researching them all and stuff. And I started looking too. Do you know how many different cakes and cheesecakes are out there now? And the variants and flavors are so broad. You could literally make just talking the cake. We're not even talking about the toppings, the flavorings that go in it. Just cakes,
Yeah.
just combinations of cakes. You can almost infinitely make them and completely different. Like
That's
cheesecake,
right.
you can go everywhere from super funk to just creamy old like box mix cheesecake. You have the
And
options
you
now.
can even think outside the box, even too,
Mm-hmm.
instead of like your ordinary blueberry, strawberry, caramel, or chocolate cheesecake. Think outside the box. Add a little cinnamon to it, add a little something else, another fruit or so, just off the wall stuff, and you'll surprise yourself.
Yep.
Like right now, think of a peach cheesecake.
I would go creamy, not funky, with that
Right.
for me.
You see what I'm saying? You could do a cheesecake in any daggone flavor you want to, really.
Well,
You
the thumbnail I found for it was a thumbnail of the red velvet cheesecake. It's layered, and it's like, yeah, that makes me think. Ooh, I was actually instantly thinking of the new flavor from Wonder Flavors, the new red velvet. It's like, ooh, I might have to play with that. I might actually go after that for the show. Just a little bit of a foreshadowing. There's a good likelihood I'll try that. So
See, I already have a plan for the Thanksgiving show. I'm going to do a cheesecake for that, but I'm going to do a cranberry cheesecake with that cranberry juice
I am going to attempt
and
another
sprouting.
a cranberry stuffing again. A different one. The one last year was a flop. If anyone tries to mix it, I hope I took it
Tim,
down because it was terrible.
Kerplop is going to go throw hands with Nightbot. Nightbot is driving him
All
nuts.
right, do it. Wow,
know.
Nightbot just went nuts all at once. Why is it doing that? Timing must
Well,
be.
it did it, and then he goes, F you, Nightbot, spamming the chat, and then immediately after Deb said she was back, it put another one out. So he's like, yeah, we're going to throw hands, man.
Fight, fight,
my, my,
fight.
my money's on Plop.
Get
My money's on Ploppy. Yep,
them, Kerplop.
I understand that, Steve-O. Pumpkin's not for everybody. Not everybody likes it, and that's fine.
it is.
You know, that's why
It is.
vaping
Like,
is great. Everybody
well,
has
I knew
different
this used a VSO pumpkin at 8, and I wasn't 100% sure on that. But then when I tried to go, you put something else in there, and I realized you put the great pumpkin fudge in and other things. Because I definitely tasted like pumpkin spice in that pumpkin toffee
But you
cheesecake.
also tasted the toffee.
Yep, I did. Yep. Yeah, I didn't use it. I used it as an accent on mine. But yeah, if you want to taste that toffee, like really taste it, yeah, 1% is like kind of a sweet spot.
Yeah.
Toffee cheesecake though, that sounds English toffee cheesecake. Oh, that sounds good by itself.
I might do that for the cheesecake episode. Because I do love English toffee.
Oh, he's talking ish. uh, no, that sounds good though. We do have some, but I do have some nice episodes coming up there, and I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a fall cake one too, and there'll be a Halloween one too. The Halloween one will be more of a theme one, like have fun with a horror theme or something. It doesn't have to be horror. I would say just because you could do princess cake would be a costume one. I think it should be like a costume party like
I need
version.
to pick up my costume still. I need my horns.
Oh, they're there.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah,
You do
Oh,
realize that you put marshmallow instead of marshmallow, right, on your recipe?
did I?
can I show y'all two pictures?
Yeah.
Can I share two pictures?
Yes, you can share whatever you want to, hippie. Within
Okay.
reason, as long as it's nobody
Yeah.
naked. You know. Although some people in chat might like that. But
This one it's got nudity in it. Okay,
good point, Steve.
you ready? Hold on. Now, y'all brace yourself, Effie. You ready?
Embraced.
Nice,
You
Deb.
sure? All right. Ah,
It looks
look at that.
gooey. Looks gooey.
Oh, look at that. Would you just look at it?
That looks very similar to those like that cheesecake
Oh,
bites thing that Rocky made.
you see
Ooh,
that?
Deb.
Now, describe what that would taste like. Now you see at the bottom down here, it's like a little bit of a graham crust, a little bit. Then this is like a dough part. And then you got those sweet, juicy peaches, a little crumble topping. It looks like that's icing, but I don't think it's really the icing. I think it's like the crumble topping that's not quite fully cooked brown. You know what I'm saying?
Or
So,
like a crumble topping that has like a glaze over it.
yes, yeah.
Like just a little bit of milk and powdered sugar glaze just poured over top.
Or slightly caramelized sugar, which you can use
Right.
Swaggy's caramelized sugar.
Now, this is one recipe that I'm playing with right now. You know, I see this picture and I'm trying to get it to taste like that, what I imagine. Now, look at this picture. Hold on. Look at this one. Now, this one's a little different.
A little drier. Yep.
Right. Like there's like a peach jam inside, like a crumble topping and a little dough at the bottom.
Looks like shortbread.
Almost looks like a
Right.
marmalade, almost more than a peach.
Now, those two pictures are very tantalizing, aren't they? You see the total difference between the two. This one's more drier than the other one, you know, but probably chewy and real kind of tart with a little spice in it, you know, like you could put actually a little pumpkin spice in with that peach if you wanted to, you know. Interesting though. I just wanted to share some pictures because, you know, this is what I do sometimes. Whenever I get brain fart and I can't think of a damn recipe, right? I'll just go on Google and type in like you know,
Peach.
peach whatever, you know,
Peach
and
recipes.
images, pictures. And then I'll go through all the desserts, the drinks and everything. And, you know, the picture makes me, it's like, hey, that sure looks pretty damn good. I'm gonna mix that up, you know?
That
Do
second
y'all
one,
do that?
that second one looks like a little bit of a cookie texture to it, and yeah, I swear it kind of almost looks like a peach marmalade type thing, almost like a peach version of marmalade.
Yes. Do y'all do that?
Oh, I do it all the time. That or walk through a grocery store and see something random. I go, I gotta remember that. See,
Or
it
you
could be.
take a picture on it. My wife
Yep,
thinks
I do
I'm a
that too.
nut.
I do that too.
My wife thinks I'm a freaking nut. What the fuck are you doing now? Excuse my French. I said, I'm taking a picture. Oh, God, for a recipe, ain't it? I said, yes, leave me alone. She's a trip, man. She gets mad because I take pictures of stuff that I think is interesting, you know?
I guess it's been a little bit since I took pictures, but I do that. And you said I'm nuts for it too, taking pictures of stuff while we're out. I couldn't find any recent ones.
No.
But yeah, I do that too. I'll take a picture of, even if it's just like, you know, the label on an end cap, because it's not necessarily what's on what it is, because it could be a drink, a candy, cookie, cereal, whatever. Especially this time of year, pumpkin spiced everything. You know?
Speaking of pumpkin, here's another pumpkin one.
Oh no.
So I did this chocolate pumpkin cheesecake, which again, I used the SSA chocolate mousse in this. So it's the VSO cheesecake at 2, cheesecake on graham SSA at 2, the chocolate mousse SSA at 2, pumpkin VSO at 8, super sweet perulum at 1, and yes, we cheesecake at 3. That was really good as well.
Wait a minute, I don't see the recipe.
That's because I don't know how to screen share.
Oh, Tim, you can't do it?
I have to find it first, but
Do
she
you
did
want me to
warn me.
hashtag it so you can
I
find
want
it?
to see that one.
When did you make this?
I made it, hold on, I gotta find it again, on August 23rd.
Okay,
I made it on TJ's show, so it wasn't hashtagged.
There it is.
You got it?
Tabitha, that's a good idea. Yeah, take screenshots of the recipes and then write them down later. Hey, I've done the same damn thing.
With the way things
Okay,
are,
now,
yeah.
let's see. Let me look at it. VSO cheesecake at 2%. Okay. Okay, I got you now. And then the chocolate mousse at 2. Pumpkin BSO, the OG at 8%. Are you
Later, Deb. Yeah, that I always use that VSO pumpkin at 8 because I love that pumpkin.
so does the chocolate try to bully anything? Or so
No,
how's that chocolate work in there?
it worked really well. It blended in to give it like a nice creaminess with just a touch like you drizzled some chocolate inside the cheesecake. But you could taste the chocolate. You definitely got the pumpkin, but I
But
think
it
it's 60
wasn't
mil of that in
really
like 2 days.
what I'm basically asking, it wasn't a prominent note. It was you tried to make it like a background note, or did you
Yeah,
want it forward?
yeah, it was a background note, the chocolate.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate. It's like a chocolate cream,
Yeah,
I
like
got you.
creamed up the
borderline
cheesecake with a
chocolate
kind of
kind of a whipped cream almost.
I gotta
Almost
get
is.
that flavor. I do.
You
I
do.
got
The
Hippie.
VTA version's not quite as creamy. That's really
I
the
gotta
biggest
break
difference.
out
They're
my
both good
VSO
though.
pumpkin. But hell, I got so many damn, like I said, this whole damn box right here is nothing but peach recipes. So I'm stuck like Chuck for peach recipes for the next month. And so that going, I want to start doing my fall recipes, pumpkin and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Oh,
nectarine on
it's a
toast.
never-ending story, isn't it?
You got
Yes, Swaggy, pumpkin for the win. And don't worry, you're going to see your pumpkin in a lot of recipes over the next couple of months.
well
That's why
here.
we ordered another big bottle of it because I'm going to probably use all of it.
Okay, so here's the hippie and tam beater, fool's eggs on toast by Rocky Tooney, custard cake from Cap at 2, nectarine from Cap at 3, peach without stevia from Cap at 2. I like that one better than the stevia one. Pound cake Flavora at 1.5, super sweet from Cap at 0.5, sweet yogurt SSA at 1, vanilla cookie FA at 1.5, and yogurt Flavor West at 1.5. Look at that fake egg. You can tell it's fake egg, but actually it looks kind of cool. I'm not sure about why I'd put it on toast, but still. There's actually no egg in this e-liquid, just an embellished slice of pound cake.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That's it. That's a peach recipe. The peach recipe to rule them all. There you go. You're done.
See, I thought when you said that you were talking about your nectarine custard crap. That's why I said it was gross. So gross.
Your eyes will fool you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Funny thing is, it doesn't look anything like that once in a bottle.
Man, I had to put that damn bottle down. I had to hide it from myself because I got to let it steep. I just made it yesterday and it's already kicking ass, man. Shit, that might be one of my top competitors against Tam Babes. That recipe right there.
The one
And
you
it was
were
at
showing a picture of?
that point. It was at that point when you've got so many damn mixes, different versions of a recipe. You're about ready to pour them all out and just say, "Screw it! I'm starting all over." When you're at that point, that's when all of a sudden you make one. It's like, holy crap!
Well, because you've already made all the mistakes. Now you know where to go.
Yes. Oh my word.
See, now if you want a more spice-forward pumpkin, the raw is good. But
that's what I was telling
you're
Deb.
really
She asked if there was a pumpkin raw.
you're really sensitive to the spice. I'm actually kind of sensitive to spices to some degree. So I
I'm
get a
so sensitive to spices.
so the pumpkin. Don't know why you'd think it turned up to 8%, it would get spicy, but it's nothing compared to the raw, even at a lower percentage with the spices. Somehow it brings the spices forward.
As much as I love the OG pumpkin, because I'm a pumpkin freak, I can't touch the pumpkin raw because I'm so sensitive to spices. I just can't take it. I can't use the pumpkin raw.
It's like
Can't use pumpkin raw.
I'm super sensitive to spices, and the pumpkin raw is more of the pumpkin spice than the pumpkin.
Wait a minute, that's one I don't have. I don't have pumpkin raw. I got pumpkin. I love the OG pumpkin.
Yep.
I don't have pumpkin
I
raw.
would be really curious to see if you get the similar
Night
taste,
cook
because it seems like the spices are forward. Lumi said the same thing with the raw when she was trying the raw. She got more of the spice forward. I mean, if you love pumpkin
Later,
spice, a raw is perfect.
Kerplop. Have a good evening.
Take it easy.
Kick that Nightbot on the way out. Kick him.
Well, he did say, "Oh, and F you, Nightbot, and peace everyone else." So I mean,
Peace everyone else. Another thing we'll probably do, and I'm thinking about doing exactly like that, is around Halloween time, I might do a gaming stream. Like another one of the ones where you can dress up for. We did that once before. It was actually most popular, most fun
right.
episode we ever did.
So heads up, Hippie, if we do a game stream and you come on for it, it gets really, really bad. Especially if Mallory's playing and I'm playing.
Like, what do you mean?
Dirty.
Like,
Very
we
dirty
play
adult.
Well,
Quiplash
what do you
and it
mean?
gets
You're
super
playing
adult.
the game like Adam does?
No.
No, it's Quiplash, so it asks you questions, and in our case, we come up with the dirtiest possible answers we can find. Like, we've had answers like come infused jerky, Lee's jizz milkshake shack, Lando's left nipple, Tim's dirty sweaty socks. It gets really gross, and Mallory has her dungeon.
Mallory's the all-time queen of this game because she always
All
wins.
sorts of crap that goes along with a sex dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mallory just said we get naughty.
I honestly don't think my wife would like me participating in any of that.
Oh, you should get her to come in with it. She'd have fun.
See, that's when people see the true Lady Liberty, because I would put answers in there that would shock the hell out of people because they're like, no, Cassie didn't put that. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I did.
Nah.
And I always changed my name every game.
When
so
is that
people know
one
what that's me.
happening?
Somewhere around Halloween time. I'm not
Okay.
sure the date, but
Just let me know. Okay,
Yeah.
let me know in advance, please.
It's just been a while. Oh, it'll be labeled as a game stream too, and it probably won't be. It won't be on a regular day, probably. It'll be
And then, of course, there's Murder Mystery, which is a trivia game, and
Yeah, you'd probably like some of the other games.
My lady's a true Southern lady. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, Steven. Yeah, Cards Against Humanity. Oh my God! Walked into my daughter's college room and she had the Cards Against Humanity on a corkboard thing, a whole bunch of them there. And I just look over and I start reading. I go, "What the?" And some of them were bad, really bad, from the Cards Against Humanity she played with her friends.
Best part is the worst ones that shocked him the most were the ones his daughter came up with.
Yeah. Proud moment. Mm-hmm.
I don't know where she gets that from.
I don't know either. It's hanging out with you, maybe. Yeah.
That's why I scratched my head when I said it. You know, I've only been around for 9 years. I haven't had any influence on the kid.
I'm innocent, so yeah.
You better watch it, Tim. I will kick you with the 9 toes.
My team lost today, daggone.
Oh, they lost. Damn it.
Yeah, Texas A&M beat my team Auburn today. But my wife's Alabama. I think they won today.
Cyberpunk Cat's coming in.
Or winning.
I'm really mad at myself now for only making a 10 mil of this. Hi, Adam.
He's out partying. Gig tonight. Wow. Outdoor venue. Nice.
Cool. Nice.
So if anyone was wondering what Adam was up to tonight, there you go.
Just like standing over Ed, like, look how much taller I am.
Yeah. I always picks on Ed.
That's a cool ass, pretty good sized stage there too. Shit.
Oh, that with the lighting too. I bet that'd be awesome after dark.
Hell yeah. Well, I bet the neighbors are gonna be having fun, huh? Neighbors will be like, what?
That's a nice little area. Hey, squirrel.
Just like, get the camera out of my face, bro.
Wait a minute. I hope that's not live.
It's
Don't show
Memorex.
me.
It's Memorex. Boss lady. Yep.
Man, I can't wait to start doing my retro. It's either gonna be retro Tuesdays or retro Thursdays on my
Yeah, you were
channel.
talking about doing some retro vaping stuff. Let me know when you're doing that. I have a bunch of retro stuff. I'll start breaking out again. I do that every now and then. I'll just go through them and see how they still hold up. Some of them surprise me.
Yeah.
Some surprise me on how good they still vape if you get them right. The Derringer's one. Derringer's excellent. Great flavor on that thing.
Shit, I got it right here. Matter of fact, hold on.
I've got a
There's my Derringer on IPv3LI mod. I don't even know if y'all remember this mod. That's an old ass son bitch right there,
my
man.
Royal Hunter Mini.
Got the touch where you can just touch it to fire it instead of hitting.
Oh, yep.
You just touch it with your finger and it'll fire, and on top of it's the Derringer. There's my Derringer. You see how high it sits above the mod, though? These were old school, the 510s were, hold on,
Long.
I'll
Super
tell you
long.
this. Well, the inside has a flathead screw. You see the flathead? You got to screw it in down farther. It's an adjustable 510 pin on this. But look how far the 510
See, Adam. That looks
sticks
fun.
outside of that sucker. It sticks way out there.
Yeah, it does. You don't have to worry about that being 510 safe.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, when I picked up the ones for Fresh, I picked up all of the ones they had at the shop that day. So I've got 5 or 6 Derringers myself. Dual 18650 with a MOSFET.
Yep.
Dragonfly. Is that yours or hers?
This is mine. One whose?
I thought
My
maybe
wife. My
oh, she
wife
doesn't-
does
that's
vape.
right. She doesn't vape. That's right.
Yeah, she ain't vape. She ain't smoke. She's never smoked a day in her life. Cigarettes, that is.
Good.
Yeah.
Cigarette
think-
set is. Cigarette set is. I don't know what you meant by that. No.
That's right.
No herbal remedies in that house. No, no such thing.
No, mullein. It's just a mullein, man. We're just cleaning our lungs out with mullein flower or mullein leaf.
Mullen leaf.
I got a big ass bag of mullein in there. Matter of fact, right now, every once in a while, I'll put it in a tea bag and tie the top up with a bread tie and drop it in the coffee pot. And whenever it brews in the morning, that mullein steeps in my coffee, and it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? It helps your lung issues and all kind of stuff. Pain, joint inflammation. I mean, shit, man. Mullein, hey, that's something, you know. You get older and you start getting those aches and pains.
Yeah. Never know nothing about aches and pains at all, hippie. No.
I know, right, Tim?
Not at
You don't
all.
know nothing. Mm-mm.
Wasn't feeling it at all last Sunday. Yeah, right.
Man, we went yard selling this morning, y'all, and we pulled up at this one yard sale, and this one family, a young family, they had like a 8 or 9 year old daughter, and I saw a bag over there. You know that ivy, that hanging ivy that it's an inside plant. You know what I'm talking about? It's got the heart-shaped leaves
Yep.
on it. You can get variegated where they're green and white and all that. Anyway, I seen some in a garbage bag, And we almost just pulled off because there wasn't much out there. You know what I'm saying? But I saw those plants and I was like, daggone it, I want some ivy. I hadn't had ivy in a long time. My wife just disallows plants in the house. She does not allow live plants in the house, period. Well, I want me a damn ivy, so I'm gonna keep it in my shed this winter. When it gets cold, it'll be warm in that shed. It won't kill it, you know what I'm saying? And then in summer I can bring it out and let it grow. Well, so I went up there, I said, how much is your ivy? She said 25 cents a stalk. And we rooted them ourselves. See, I thought that was just the cutest thing. I said, give me four of them. So I got me four big long strands of ivy. I'm gonna cut them in half, and I'll end up with eight because I'm gonna reroot the other four that I cut off because they're so long. They're like this long. I'm gonna cut them suckers in half and have me eight. Plant them. I got me a yard sale today. Found me some terracotta pots. Man, I ain't lying. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Found an air purifier for $2. It works. And all I got to do is pay $26 for two filters. I'm telling you, man, I hit jackpot today. Me and my wife did, that is. Hell yeah, man. Had a good old day.
Hydro right behind
How
me,
about
guys.
y'all have a good day?
There's hydro right behind me. You see that?
Did y'all have a good day today? What is that?
In Arrow Garden.
Cool.
Right
Did
behind
you
us.
have a
Weird
good
being that
day,
way.
Lady Liberty? Did you have a good day today?
Sure.
Cool. How about
Got
everybody?
up and tried
Yeah,
some
did y'all have a good day today?
Yeah. Of course I had a good day. I got to hang out with Corporate Hippie.
Got up, fried some chicken legs with Tim's homemade wing sauce he made the other day.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
sweet,
makes
sweet
a
mild.
sweet, mild garlic jalapeno sauce.
Damn, everybody's freaking doing chicken, man. I saw in chat Swaggy was doing some smoked 40 pounds or something other,
Did-
smoked chicken wings, something other.
That-
Daggone it.
Did you see? Wasn't it Paul had the smoked? They smoke them and then they cook. I don't know what he was saying. That just sounded delicious. The wings he was having, or chicken. That looked really good in the chat. That picture.
Hell yeah.
We found a good deal on some chicken wings at Market Basket, so we picked some up and I fried those up the day before yesterday, and Tim made his sauce, and then we had some chicken thighs fried with it yesterday and chicken legs with it today.
How much are your chicken wings for like a 5 pound bag?
Oh shit!
5 pound bag of chicken wings.
I think it's
It was like
they come
three
in four.
something a pound, I think.
No, two,
or two something.
less than two a pound, which is the
Well,
cheapest
if
I've
you
seen it.
got a 5 pound bag, what's the total price for a 5 pound bag of chicken wings?
I think it's $8 for a 4 pound bag, so it would have been 10, the equivalent of 10,
So about 10 bucks. Okay, that's
or a
average.
little under. I think these
You
were
know-
cheap. These were on, that's a regular price. I think they were on sale though.
A year ago today, they were $21 for a 5 pound bag.
Oh yeah, I couldn't find
Can
chicken
you
wings.
believe that crap?
I know it because
Horrible.
we were looking.
$21 for a 5 pound bag of wings. That was nuts, man.
Yeah, they had them on sale. I was like, yeah, let's get some. So we did.
Got another bag of them in the freezer too.
For a later day when I'm desperate and want my chicken wings.
Well, we'll have to pick up more jalapenos to make more sauce because there's not enough sauce to do another batch anyway.
I'm actually really thinking about doing a fresh ginger sauce.
Well, you've got ginger in there you need to use, so try it.
I do. Got fresh ginger. We got fresh horseradish. And what's the other? What's the other one?
Turmeric.
Turmeric. Yeah. See, trying to make myself some healthy.
With ginger though, it's like a ginger plum Asian sauce is so good. Those are my favorite wings from Ziggy's.
Ooh, ginger plum. 30 cents a pound. I remember that too, Rocky. Used to be they'd practically throw them away. They would just, you went to a butcher's shop, the wings were the cheapest thing there for the longest time. Now there's a big demand for chicken wings. And you know what that's from, hippie? Tailgating, football season. That's what made chicken wings popular. That and buffalo wings, Buffalo Wild Wings, and the Anchor Bar, all of them. They started that up. When Anchor Bar started up, it was just the garbage wings that they got in. They just needed to use them up. So it's like, hey, we got to figure out a way to make this work. Next thing you know, it's popular. Okay, I'm really liking today's mix myself.
Me too. I wish I made more than 10 mils, but that's okay because I'll make a bigger bottle when I add the cream cheese and the chocolate and make the Oreo balls.
Damn, that's interesting.
Yep, wings were a byproduct.
You remember that picture I showed you with that gooey peach crumb top?
Yeah, the one that looked like it just kind of like melt in your mouth type thing. Yeah, that one.
Peach crumb bars. It's coming along really nice. It's close to that picture. It's really, really close.
You think that one might be Tam? Mm-hmm. Think so?
No, I don't know. I don't know yet.
Speaking of Tam, where is my sister? I thought she was coming on today.
Send her
Sister.
a message. That's interesting. I do have one that is definitely in the running, and it is it's close to the peach addiction recipe, but it's just, I'm not even gonna say it's close.
So you think that either any of them are good enough to beat Fool's Eggs on Toast by Rocky? I mean, it's gonna be tough. You have a hard time trying to beat that one.
Man, like I said, I got a whole freaking drawer right here of nothing but almost peach recipes for real.
Is that all peach in that container?
Pretty damn freaking close.
Wow, that's a lot of recipes.
Tim, seriously, he's only said that 5 times.
Yeah, but I didn't. He said in the drawer. I didn't realize that was that container. Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah, this container is all peach recipes.
Don't worry, hippie, I pay attention.
Thank
I
you.
gotcha.
Thank you.
I got sidetracked by chicken wings.
Oh. Yeah.
But speaking of pictures, I did share a picture in our chat of the baby if you want to pull that up, Tim.
Now, I had to hide this
Off my
one
grilling.
from myself. This is Peaches and Cream version 100. I had to hide this one from myself because, yes, this would be a contender with Tam Vapes right here, for real. And that's all I'm going to say. That's one contender out of three.
That's a positive.
3 different recipes over here.
We gotta nail that down with Tam, Rocky,
Yep,
but we'll
yeah.
definitely have to make that happen.
Yeah, if we can nail Tam down for an actual show to make sure she's gonna be there, we can do a peach show. But it's gotta. I mean, gotta have Tam and Hippie there. They have to both. Be
Oh
there.
yeah, we gotta have both of us. And shit, man, I wish we could get oh, what's that? Oh shit, hold on, I'll tell you in a minute.
It's okay. Corporate Hippie takes a minute nowadays. You know, he lost his strength with his long hair. So
Yeah.
Oh, Tim.
Country living.
there we go.
Gotta get country living on the show. You know, he's driving an 18-wheeler now. We damn sure gotta get him on for a peach episode. Now that'd be some fun there. Oh yeah. Get him to stream while he's in his truck, you know?
Daytime Frankie used to do that. He did that. I noted the last time he was on there for that big release episode.
Yeah.
Trucker's done some streams
Yeah.
in his
The pineapple
Trucker,
episode.
Yeah. Trucker.
Truckers.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. Very, very kind person.
See, after this peach right here, all this peach stuff I'm doing, then I'm gonna be really, really.
Oh, good. We have a real hippie. All right,
Flavoring.
there we go. I feel better now. Real hippies in the shot.
Yeah. Then I'll be mixing some stuff up. I got a bunch of thoughts running through my head. I've been playing, man. I ain't lying. I've been playing with a lot of these VSOs. I got Danish pastry roll. I've been using the hell out of it. Um, I like that flavor. That's a nice freaking tasting flavor.
Butter cookie raw.
Well, yeah, yeah. Of course, it goes with it.
Well, I was thinking that butter cookie raw when you were showing that picture, the second one, made me
That's
think
what
that
I
butter
have.
cookie.
That's I have both of them in the rest. They're sitting
I,
on my
I
desk
was thinking
now.
that. I was
I got
thinking that too.
listen, I got butter cookie roll, Danish pastry roll. I've got jam it up in one version to try to jam the
We
peaches
don't we
up.
don't like butter raw at all. No,
No, I heard that,
no.
you know.
Yeah,
I'm
that bottle
trying
was
to
supposed to come in
jam
here.
those peaches up, you know. So I used jam it up for the first time with peaches just to see, you know. So I've got a version with jam it up in it, then I've got another version without jam it up in it, and plus changing a few peaches here and there, you know, seeing what pairs well with each other. You know, but putting out a really, really good recipe is a lot of work. You know, a lot of people don't really understand how much thought process goes into really coming up with a good tasting, well balanced, vapable e-liquid. You can't just throw a couple flavors you think's going to taste good together and it be okay. It doesn't work that way, you know. So yeah, man, I'm
That's like
playing.
using an additive like jam it up. You know, it's gonna work with some flavorings and other flavorings. It's not gonna quite be right because
Right.
they're not meant to be. It's some of it's thought process, some of it's actually trial and error.
Oh, wait a minute. When did you say cheesecake episode is?
Coming up. Oh, by the way,
When? Next Saturday?
I don't. Let me check.
He's still on vacation next Saturday, technically.
Yeah, I think next Saturday I'm still off. Let me see here. Peach. The cheesecake episode would be 10/7, the 7th.
October. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I still have a little time to come up with like 3 different recipes then.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
The 100 versions.
Like 100 versions.
Oh,
Yeah.
just 3. I'm pretty spot on with my cheesecakes for real. I do cheesecakes very well. I love
Still
them.
gonna mix up your blueberry cheesecake. I haven't done that yet. I keep forgetting.
But
I can't write it on my damn board.
Hippie's best blueberry cheesecake ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie. I love that recipe. I ain't mixed that up in a long time. I might mix that up instead of using VSO, just the blueberry. Use blueberry raw, like half of the percentage, like at 4% or less, with like 1 or 2% of blueberry flavor west.
Bourbon
And then
cheesecake.
the rest stays the same, you know, trying to incorporate blueberry raw in there.
Here. It's on the whiteboard. I won't forget now.
We put Mallory's bourbon cheesecake.
Huh?
Mallory said make a bourbon
Make
cheesecake.
a bourbon cheesecake. What's that? Something bourbon.
I
Shit.
can add that too.
What is that?
Oh,
Bourbon? Madagascar bourbon?
a drunken peach bourbon cheesecake. That
cheesecake.
sounds good, Mallory.
Like what? Madagascar is that the flavor? Am I saying that right? Madagascar vanilla.
Oh, yeah, that's more of a vanilla.
What's
than
the
a
bourbon one?
It's called bourbon, but it's the Madagascar one. But it's actually,
What's
I
it
think
called?
it's actually there's a bourbon one. It's vanilla. That's not really bourbon.
Yeah, I know, but the vanilla bourbon, what is that? What's the name of the flavor? It's on the tip of my damn tongue. Um,
Feel better, Steve-O.
better.
Don't make it stand up. I'm not gonna stand up. Oh well.
All right, so I've got Mallory's bourbon cheesecake on the board. I've got Hippie's best blueberry cheesecake on the board. They're on the whiteboard, so I don't forget.
Madagascar bourbon vanilla TPA, and that one there is actually
Ooh,
just a vanilla. It's not really a. It has to do with the name.
you know what
It's
else
not real
sounds really
bourbon.
good? And I thought
Well,
of this because of
it's the
Mallory.
bourbon note, really. That there's a little bourbon in that vanilla note. So to make a bourbon cheesecake, that would help.
A butter rum cheesecake. And I
Oh,
thought of this because of the recipe I made for Mallory. I used that butter rum that she has in her recipe. That'd probably be
never
kick-ass.
bourbon flavor art.
It
That's a
is.
good
Yeah, it's a
suggestion
location.
too.
As in bourbon's actually the location. There's a few of them that are actually just cheesecakes and creams that are actually just because the bourbon is the place, not an actual bourbon.
Hey Rocky, does that vanilla bourbon from FA, does it have a strong alcohol note to it?
I think that's just vanilla.
Well, I'm curious if it. Okay, no. All right. Okay.
But you could do
I'm gonna have
definitely
to
do
see
like
what this cheesecake episode.
a drunken
Is
peach
the location
cheesecake.
of
That
the
does
note.
sound good.
I have one, two,
You can have all kinds of fun with it. That's why I want to, even with the picture for that cheesecake episode, was the red velvet cheesecake, because it doesn't have to be just plain old cheesecake. And that's, even if you want to do plain old cheesecake, you know how many different variations you can make, and how. I was also thinking one day of maybe trying something similar to the chairs, Bill's vanilla something, where he just throws a bunch of vanillas together. Imagine like a cheesecake something, trying all the cheesecakes together. You get a little crust in some of them too. Probably you could do it with a bunch of different cheesecakes like that, just and make it really tasty. Have
Peach
nothing but cheesecakes.
moonshine cheesecake. Hell yeah, Steven.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah. Now you're talking.
I have 4 cheesecakes written on my board for the cheesecake recipe right now.
Peach moonshine cheesecake. You could use a little bit of the
Yeah.
the corn,
Yeah.
corn powder or whatever it is. A little bit of that in there. Just give it a little bit of that moonshine like flavoring.
Popcorn. Popcorn flavor. From what is it? Flavora popcorn? Peach, popcorn, and cheesecake. Bourbon age. That's it. Thank you, Addie. Thank you so
Bourbon age
much. That's the flavoring I was thinking of. Bourbon aged cream, wonder flavors. That's the
Hi,
bourbon
Jake.
I was thinking of.
Hey Jake, been a while.
What's up, Jake? Nice to meet you.
Jake's got some really good tobacco recipes. I don't think any of them are they public, Jake, or did you close them off to the public? I'm not really sure. I think they're public.
Hey, Stephen Lane. Is there any way I can steal that name from you? Can I use that name for a recipe, peach moonshine cheesecake? Can I use
Oh,
that?
nice.
Or hey, actually, I could name it under. It's mine. All right, cool. I'm gonna copy and paste that right now because I'm gonna. Wait a minute, that ain't what I want to do. I'll have to. God, I got so much crap open. Let me close some of these tabs. Got like 50 damn tabs open.
Well, if you close your porn tabs, you only have about 3 left.
No, it's all ELR. No shit. There's like the first 4 are peach ice cream with a waffle cone. Then I got 4 open. It's a peach custard. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open that are peach addiction X version X3, version 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it goes on and on and on from there. So, And then I have one of Tam Vapes peach ice cream recipes open just to compare. And I keep looking back at it and looking at my recipes I'm coming up with.
I will be right back.
Then I go back and look at hers, and I'm like,
I know what you're talking about, Jake. They had the bigger resin printer.
you know. Let's see here.
But they also have some of the best, cheaper, but really good PLA, too. That's what I actually have on my printer right here next to me. It's illegal. Is too old, so yeah. I wound up getting the, what the heck one is it, Swaggy, that I have? My resin printer. They got a bigger version of that one, too. It's a faster printing one. But not. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking, we're talking cheesecakes now, and we're talking, like, booze and stuff like that. This is getting interesting, isn't it, Hippie?
Peach moonshine. There's a space between moonshine, ain't there? Or is that one word?
I think it's one word.
That's what I thought too, but it's saying
Yeah, moonshine. Moonshine should be one word.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, in the dictionary, it's one word.
Oh, because I had a capital S, that's why.
Ah.
Peach moonshine cheesecake. All right. Oh, it is so on. Let me go ahead down here and find that aged bourbon cream.
The Wonder Flavors one, is that the one you're talking about? I have that.
Real flavors.
Oh, the Real Flavors?
Yeah, real flavors, aged bourbon cream.
Oh, because they also have a Wonder Flavors aged bourbon cream, too.
No, real flavors. Yeah. Yep, got it going on now. Yep, it's on. Yep. Got to get that auction going. I give you five, give him five, give him 10. Come on, give him 10. Give me another flavor. Give me another flavor. Flavors
might be
come on.
We might get feedback. We might be able to get feedback.
Give me a flavor. Come on, give it to me. I need some aged bourbon cream up in here. Come on, give me a flavor. What we got now? 5, 10. Come on.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Dave.
Very late.
We want feedback. Your plum pudding retry. How'd that turn out?
So not bad. I'm actually much more impressed with the cherry cheesecake.
That was the other one. Hippie was curious on that one.
I'm much more impressed with that because I didn't get that Robitussin out of it. That's what I can never get a decent cherry. It always had that, if not a little bit of like a cough syrup taste to it, you know? But this thing so far tastes pretty good. So I'm going to give it a steep for a while and see if it improves. If not, then I know what direction to go to make it even better.
Hippie was curious on that one too because of the cherry filling. Yeah, he was wondering if that was
cherry filling. Yeah, that's a very potent ass flavoring.
But you don't get that Robitussin out of it.
No.
I'm not getting that Robitussin taste from it.
Man, I couldn't even use that cherry filling at like a quarter or 0.15%. No
Really?
kidding. The bottle I got is so potent, for real. It's like it reminds me of what is it? Flavor's smashing strawberry or whatever it was called.
Alpine strawberry. Alpine strawberry.
No, not Alpine. It was
yeah, the
strawberry filling or
strawberry
something.
strawberry smash.
Crazy, weird tasting.
Is it strawberry smash?
Yeah, that's it. Strawberry smash. That's it right there. Yes, that flavor in there, man. You got to use it so freaking low. You almost have to mix it in like a 10% solution of PG.
Yep, strawberry smash. I have that, and Alpine strawberry is another one. You turn up too high, and that gets weird. So I was curious on how it turned out, but I like the use of everything in that, Dave. That looks really well thought out.
Yes, it did.
Touch of raspberry syrup in there just to kind of mellow it out a little bit too. That sounds like a great idea in that one.
That was almost like a blender flavoring, like it blended the strawberries together, that raspberry.
It tastes good now. I want to see what it tastes like in a week. Tastes okay.
We'll have to try and remember to talk about that when the next show you're on, Dave, because that one has got both of those have me really curious.
And the plum pudding definitely has to sit.
Yep,
Definitely has to sit.
they both look like they could benefit from a sit. You have a few cheesecakes in there. You have 2 graham crackers. You and I both know that we like graham crackers that have a sit, and then cherry filling and compote. I think that's a good combo right there. Those two.
We'll see. You wanted a retry? There are 2 big retries right there.
Hey,
No,
Tim, do you have the Flavor West butter rum?
Me?
I think so.
No, I was talking to Tim, Dave. But hi, Dave.
Hey, Cassie.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
Oh, snap. That peach crumb bar recipe I just showed the picture of and everything, that juicy, oh my God. I nailed it on the first try, I think. That tastes so damn good. Peach crumb bars. Damn, that's good.
I do not see butter rum in my list from Flavor West. I swore I had it on a list, but I don't know. Maybe it was one I couldn't pick up. I might have had to order direct or something.
Well, that's a problem because you said yes, so I put it in the recipe, you fucker.
Oh, let me double check, because I swear I did order that. Unless it's one I just didn't put in there. It got taken out.
Why do I gotta keep making good shit, man?
Good question.
Why? What's up, man? Hey, I did make some pretty gnarly ones last week. I mean, gnarly.
In case I can't find it or don't have it, just remind me to put it on your list in there. Because they have it at Bull City, so I can pick it up if I don't have it. You can pick up your own bottle.
What's up, Dave? I see you in chat. How you doing, Dave, in chat?
Yeah, it's a different Dave in chat than here, so hi, Dave.
Did you guys ever use rum raisin or raisin rum?
Flavor? Flavor?
I believe so. Let me check.
Yeah.
Right.
I just used it.
So I put it on the whiteboard, Tim, but we're gonna need to get it before the cheesecake episode because I'm gonna need it for one of my recipes.
I don't
Just so you know.
see rum raisin.
Raisin rum. I just use it. Yeah, raisin rum flavor. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's a really, really good.
Oh, I do have it. It's in a new thing of Flavoros I haven't put away yet. I was like, I swear I got that flavor. That's
Tim,
yeah. I'm
what
putting it in
what are you talking about, to me or them?
them.
Okay, because I said butter rum Flavor West. I wanted to make sure you weren't like trying to tell me the wrong flavor.
I might have it. Check through the other container. You said Flavor West. Yeah, I'm not looking through that right now. It's a big container.
No, that's fine. I just need it before the cheesecake episode. So you
Hey,
have
Dave,
Yes, sir.
that raisin rum from Flavora, that one's a really, really nice flavor to use for anything you want some deeper brown. If you add brown sugar to that, it doesn't matter what brown sugar you use. Just brown sugar with that raisin rum does wonders. It's almost like it lifts that raisin rum up. No kidding.
If I do
I guess you say it brightens it up.
if I do a V2 on that plum pudding, I definitely put in brown sugar because I thought of that and I thought, no, let's see how it is.
Yeah, try that brown sugar. Hell, even brown, you got brown sugar raw.
Yeah, I have it.
Put
It's-
brown sugar raw with that. Oh my God, I bet that would be killer.
That'd be good. Another
Or
one,
ultimate.
brown sugar. That's a good one.
See, I don't have the ultimate.
Yeah, well, either or of those, or even a combo.
I'd probably go combo actually.
Red Date.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Red
make
Date's a
it
good raisin.
hard
Yep.
for all us normal mixers out there that can't get all these flavorings. Daggone it, Dave. Just make it real hard. Make it a simple recipe, for God's sake. Simplify it, man. Simplify.
If you
This
want
one?
simple, go make my spicy mango that I made. I made it today. I know. I made it
I'm
today
just playing with you.
on Fresher Show, and it, I'm not a big mango fan to be honest, but it actually tastes pretty good. Like tropical fruit doesn't do a lot for me, to be honest, but this is actually good. This was like cactus in Aware at 0.75, island mango wonder flavors at 3, mango raw VSO at 0.5, red chili raw VSO at 0.25, and super sweet at 1. But you could sweeten to your own taste.
Red chili.
Yep, red chili raw.
Huh.
Actually, it's not bad. It tastes pretty good for a mango. Like I said,
Oh.
I'm not a mango fan, but
Yeah, that's not a sub ohm. That's actually the RDTA. That's the Titan. Dave probably has one sitting right there. No, Dave.
this is the Ragnar right here.
It's basically that, just a little smaller around.
And I've got in this one, I've got a mesh deck, but it's got, you can put a mesh deck in, you could put a dual coil, you could put a single coil in. On
Why, Swaggy? Why does he have to be careful with the red chili raw?
and this one is a dual mesh deck dripper from Steam Crave. So it's a not, I'm running it at 90 watts, but I could go to 120, no problem.
Yeah, he was asking about the big ass sub ohm tank I have. I don't have a big ass sub ohm tank. I have the, I do have the, what is it, the glaze or glass? What is the other one I have? Hon, I do have
Hey,
that big one.
Anthony, sorry to say, ain't no boys around here. We a bunch of old ass fucking hippies up in here, except for Tim. He's like one of them lone wolf type people over there, you know. But hello, Anthony. How are you doing this evening?
Yeah, I've
Anthony
been,
Ramello?
about 2 weeks ago, Paul was putting a new coil in one of his sub ohm tanks. So I thought, you know what, I haven't done that in a while. So I put the quad coil coil into a Freemax. Been like 2 years since I've done the sub ohm tank, at least. We should do another candy episode, Tim, and have Anthony on.
The Odan, that's the big one I have. The Odan is the biggest sub ohm I have. Or the TFV 16, or is it 12? It's huge.
They had 12.
I've got quite a few of those. But yeah, I think the one you're talking about is the Titan. I got the Titan V1. Anthony. Hey, Anthony. You're muted again, Dave.
Time to clear this RDA off now.
Poor Dave.
Can you
And
hear me
Autumn-
now?
Can hear you now.
Okay. I was saying you should have a candy episode, Tim, and get Anthony to come on.
Oh yeah, Halloween coming up.
Hey, I got that new candy corn that I got for free from Wonder Flavors called candy corn. Yeah.
Mixed anything with it yet?
No. You know I hadn't. Candy corn? Ugh.
You never know.
Man, my wife.
Never know
ordered
until
that
you
thing, but
try.
She's a damn diabetic. I try to grab the bags out of her hand. Next thing you know, it's already in the back of the car. And how the hell did she sneak it past me? You know what I'm saying? Candy corn. Oh,
Free,
my
free.
nightmare.
Anthony says free. You pay, still paid too much for candy corn.
Yeah. Ah, candy corn.
Tell you what, that Odan tank actually by Aspire was not a bad tank either. It was nice. Problem was trying to find coils for the damn thing. It was like searching for a needle in a haystack.
Which tank?
The Odan.
Oh, Dan.
Yeah, it came with this cool like crystal ball looking glass, bubble glass. I freaking love
Oh,
that
that
thing.
one was.
Oh, I remember that from a long time ago.
Yeah,
You got one?
I got it from when Vaping Insider was doing their contest. I won the Aspire thing, and it came with that. And that's when I got my
Dude,
yeah.
you got to do a retro build all by yourself. Build it, wick it.
Well, that's a sub ohm.
Yeah, it's got pre-made
Yeah,
coils.
yeah.
I don't have any coils. If I could get coils for it, I would have kept using it.
Oh, it was pre-made coils.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
problem
that
with
sucks.
sub-ohm tanks, right? If they don't make the coils anymore, you're at luck.
Oh, that sucks. So it's
Yeah.
worthless now, then, ain't it?
I was never, and I got it when it was still new, and I still couldn't find any place that stocked the coils for it. It's like, wow, the great way to support your devices, you know. I hated that. That was the downside.
I don't know, but you could check the Chinese sites and see if you can get coil for it. But why bother, right?
Atlantis Mega. Wow. Yeah, I got all kinds of old gear. You remember the Pi? I've got one of those. I need a new O-ring for it, but the Pi, the one that had that little flat deck with all the engravings on it, that thing's a beautiful deck. The grub screws are literally in the flat part of the deck. There is nothing raised up. You just drop them into the deck, the leads. He's got one. Oh, he's got cubed.
Oh yeah, that weird thing.
Actually, that's not the cube. That's something else. It's got like weird angular edges.
This is the cubed.
It is the cubed?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's the cube. That was just such a cool ass device because back in the day, you wanted it to match up with your square
Falcon King.
mod. You know, your mods were square, and all your tanks and RDAs were circle. So you wanted that cube so it'd be smooth on all the edges. You remember? Yeah, so matchy, I guess. You know.
Yeah, Canadian Vapor would agree with Anthony on that. He's got a few.
They have them in stock. I can get coils for that damn thing. Not cheap, but you can get them at Elephant Vape.
Get
I thought
yourself.
you didn't want to order from Element Vape because they don't ship here well.
Yeah, it's true. They did have problems with the one shipment I tried to get. No, Element Vape wasn't the problem. It was 8 Vape. 8 Vape's the one I had.
That's
problems
not what you told me when we were ordering my Pulse, which is why I didn't get the purple one. We ordered it from Brad.
with. Was it Element? I can't remember which one. One of them had problems. Whichever one tried to do
Yep.
that, tried to do the proprietary shipment thing, and they didn't do it well, and it didn't make it.
Scoopa said the same thing about his Element Vape order.
Maybe it was. I think it was Element. Maybe. Or 8 Vape, or maybe both. I can't remember. They have it in stock there too, for cheaper. At 8 Vape, I might actually have to get some coils for that thing now that they're available. They weren't available at the time I was trying to get them, so I just gave up on it. Put it in mouthballs. Falcon
Make sure
King
you
is
pick
still
up
the
a
best.
couple of. Make sure you pick up a couple of packs of those quad core coils for the Freemax.
Yeah, I was. I did check at the shop. They didn't. They only had the dual core and the single core coil. In fact, someone else came in with their Freemax tank trying to get coils for it, and they had the same issue.
War Eagle, even though we lost.
You lost. You
Yes,
lost.
we lost.
But your team showed up on the field, so technically you won.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We fought a good fight, damn it.
that's right.
Who won?
Texas A&M beat my team Auburn.
Oh,
today.
Texas. Yeah, Texas. It's not a.
Texas A&M, not
Yeah,
Texas.
I know A&M,
Get it right.
but Texas A&M's had some good teams in the past. I don't know how they are this year, but they've had some championship
War
level
Eagle.
teams.
That's in the butter room.
Oh, you got the RBA for the Freemax? See, that'd be. I didn't know they made an RBA for the Freemax. That's interesting, Rocky.
Yeah, but you can never build them as good as the coil. It's the pre-made coil.
I don't know. I had better luck with the Smock one, the TFV8 one. As much of a pain in the ass it is to build that little thing, it still had better flavor than most of the coils.
Huh.
The problem was it didn't have the longevity because it had it's better. The burrows aren't quite as bad, but it's similar to burrow where you don't really get the life out of your cotton as you do with the others.
I'm liking that 13 feet cotton more and more every day.
Just an FYI update for people too. If you guys, anyone gets the ethos, right? If you try to use the what the heck is the name of the pulse one? You know this, hun. What's the name of the pulse?
AIO.
The Burrow Bridge. Forget the name of it. But if you with the AFC on, I was having problems with it having connection issues. Took that little AFC like plug thing off there, so it's just wide open. Having no issues with it now. So that can be an issue because the way it's nice, it's flat in there. There's no raised. The contact underneath is not raised at all on this. It's just barely above. So it sits kind of flat. That AFC kind of makes it so it wiggles back and forth a little bit, and it just pops off and won't work. And I couldn't figure out what was going on. Popped off that AFC little tab, little controller tab thing, and I haven't had a problem with it since. So that might be a thing for anyone that's getting one of the ethos. They're a nice desktop warrior, half a pound. It's literally, I think, the heaviest mod on my desk. That's saying something. Yeah, that is the heaviest mod on my desk. And it's the Burrow device. It's nice, though. It really does.
So
Got
you're
rid of
off
it.
this Tuesday and back on next Saturday, or you
Off
or is
Saturday,
it the
too.
following Tuesday?
The
So
following Tuesday.
Okay.
I believe it's the following Tuesday. The 3rd, whatever the 3rd is.
Okay.
Because still has a ton of work. I haven't got through half of it. It got slowed up and I wasn't feeling it after I overdid it on Sunday. I'd take a few days doing it easy, just working in the house only. Couldn't go back out and do firewood for a few days. Then my eyesight's good again. Explain that. Best guess is some kind of unclogged.
No, it's more like your sugars. 'Cause I have the same problem.
I've had problems with sugars, but my sugars, no matter what I did with my sugars, my eyesight wasn't coming back. I went overdid it outside, came back in, and ever since then, my sight's been fine. So I'm thinking there must have been some kind of blockage maybe left over from when I had my heart issue. And I let loose. Thing is, if something lets loose, it can be in your body somewhere, so you got to worry for a little while. So got to take it easy. Go to pace.
All right, there we go.
27
I have 3 recipes put together for the cheesecake episode.
3 already?
I did the bourbon, I did the English toffee, and I did the butter rum.
I'm going to start calling you Larry.
Yeah, except I'm gonna mix them all and have them for the show.
Larry mixed quite a few on the live shows. He mixed.
And I looked up Hippie's best blueberry cheesecake and added it to my favorite so that I can find it to make that for that as well.
Yeah, if you're mixing cheesecakes, you want to mix them in advance. So
Yeah.
At least give them 3 to 5 days steep.
yeah.
10 if you can.
Makes a world of difference.
which means while Tim's working on crap in the living room and I don't want to listen to him grumble and bitch, I'll come in here and mix.
Wait until I tear into the wall.
Exactly. And then I don't have to deal with you. I'll come in here and mix.
Tearing apart a wall and reinforcing it for the computer mount. I mean, for the TV mount. So I can move it over where I want it to be instead of where it is. I got to put in supports behind there.
But I'm going to need that butter rum flavor west for that one recipe before I can mix it. So
I hope you had a good dinner over there, Dave.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice.
I don't see you with a bunch of snacks, so I take it they fed you.
Yeah, they fed me.
Okay. Hey, you never know. You might go there
Give
not
it
like a damn
10
thing.
minutes.
Don't worry,
and
I'll
he'll
be
go get
I'll be
something.
hitting the snacks later. There's a pumpkin pie and a key lime cheesecake calling my name.
Okay, the key lime cheesecake. Pumpkin, though. We've already talked about pumpkin up. Lady Liberty's got all kinds of pumpkin recipes lined up.
Lined up. I've got a bunch of pumpkin recipes that I've made.
Uh-oh. But life is juicy. Drip it. Oh, for all of you out there, this is important news. So remember, I wasn't allowed to get any more? Somebody let me.
Okay, listen. Here's the story behind that. He got me super fucking baked and then got online and looked and he goes, "Oh, but it's only $10." And I said, "Whatever, go ahead and get it." And I was like, then he bragged about it in the chat. And I was like, all caps, giving him shit in the chat. I'm like, you got me baked just so you could get another fucking transformer? What the hell?
And on top of that, he wasted. That would have been the perfect time to buy a new Mercedes.
We can't afford that.
Never say never.
But I did a few days later get my new phone finally, which will be here Monday, not yesterday.
Yeah,
And I got my
2
cross.
days shipping, but it takes them 4 days to ship it out.
I have to get a new phone. If I don't plug my phone in, it's dead like in 10 minutes.
That's the problem she's having with hers.
Yeah.
Well,
See, I have the XR
iPhone does
and
the
it
degrading
all sorts of weird shit.
They do the degrading thing, degrading battery curve thing. So older phones, regardless of the battery, could take the charge. They don't take the chance. They only allow it to charge a certain degree. They cut it off. So you guys have this short little window of battery life, and she's fighting with it all the time.
Yeah, they're designed for that. They basically make you go buy a new iPhone every couple of years.
My biggest problem isn't even the battery life because I can plug it in. My cord reaches the couch. I can still use it. But it screws up my games all the time or kicks me out of my games and it messes up my chats and it's just driving me nuts and I'm ready to throw it out.
She doesn't care
of
about
window.
chats, people. She's picking. It's the games. It's
Well,
screwed up my game.
I watch a video to get some extra shit for my game and then it kicks me out and doesn't give it to me and then doesn't give me the video again to get it. It's fucking annoying. Like it did it earlier. I was playing one of my games. I rolled my dice. It gave me a thing. Fucking completely glitched out the game. Lost a bunch of rolls and the special thing. I was so pissed.
I'd do it too, Rocky. Kinder Buenos. Gotta get on Nick again for that. I'll get on him again, but man, he's so forgetful.
I also got my cross while we were at the shop the other day, so that was another thing.
Yeah, she talked me into getting a cross. So I get this one sent from Nick. I didn't pay anything for it. Get some new pods, and she's like, I want one too. Mm-hmm.
But look, this is supposed to be pink. That's not pink. That's purple. That's lavender.
Magenta.
It's lavender. Magenta is more pink. This is lavender.
It's magenta.
Take it from the artist, not the fucking dumbass over there in the red shirt. This is not magenta. Would you like me to pull out my colored pencil?
I had a magenta neon. It was exactly that color.
This is magenta. This is magenta.
That's pink.
It is named magenta on the package. This is not magenta. Reread.
Dave's sitting there like... Cassie's game kicks her out. First world problems. Although, I'm going to say, first world problems... Okay, my Xbox started working again. So I played over there for a little bit. All right, that's my downtime. Play a little bit of COD just to chill out. Usually sit on the couch and relax. So, first off, I only needed 200 points. 300 points were coming with the whole playing the battle pass and everything. I needed 200 points to get the bunnies, the new bunnies. What I forgot is the points don't go across platforms, so I needed to do it on the computer to get those bunnies. I did over there, so now I got 600 points over there and 2,000 over here, but I can't use either one of them to get it, and then it disappeared anyway, so whatever. Then it started screwing up again. I had to reset it 3 times yesterday just to play it. So it's like, you know what? Xbox and PC games all the
Hey,
way
so
from now
Dave, I got my cookie right now. Because who cares about Xbox?
Cook.
I redid my mint Oreo, and I finally got it.
The disappearing bottle? Yeah, okay. There you go.
Well, if somebody would fucking hang up my curtain now that we have the hooks for it, I wouldn't have this problem.
So, Dave, how was your week? I haven't seen you on in a while. I haven't seen you in a little while. How have you been?
It was fine. Took Thursday and Friday off, and it's nice.
You avoided the language police?
Yeah, which they didn't show up again.
So they're gonna come again another day. Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna. I think they're just gonna do a surprise drop in. Whatever. I don't care.
Paul's on his way to almost to Mexico again.
Yeah, he should be in Texas by now. No.
He's in Texas. Yep.
Yeah, he's already there. Okay.
He's in Nashville, I thought.
Yeah, he went to Nashville, took a bunch of pictures. Have you not been paying attention to chat?
So then he was going. He was going the next. Well, what are we today? Saturday. So yesterday at 3 a.m. he left. So he should have been in Nashville yesterday afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, and then I don't know how long they were staying in Nashville. But then they're going to Texas. But he's leaving to come back. I think he's back on Wednesday, so he's leaving. Let's say Monday night or something, Tuesday morning.
Oh, I thought he said earlier in this chat that he was in Nashville still and heading to Texas tomorrow.
Nashville. Oh, yeah, I thought he already went to Texas. Thought he already headed over.
I could be wrong. I thought that's what he said.
He might have. Chat was flowing pretty good earlier.
I don't know how long he was staying in Nashville for, but I know he's back at home on Wednesday, so a lot of driving for such a short amount of time.
It is. That's an advantage of taking a plane when you can. Is it is quicker.
You all right, hippie?
Yeah, I had to go put my jammy pants on. And I had to take trash out. I got to keep moving.
Texas tomorrow. Okay.
Keep this hip moving. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it moving.
Well, it's just like Fresh when his back was healing with his back. He had to get up and walk every now and then. That's one of the reasons why he couldn't stay sitting very long for streams at first.
Yeah. It was hurting this morning, though.
I've had my jammy pants on the whole stream.
Basically, my muscles and tendons, that's what's hurting. It's not my hip. It's the muscles and tendons all the way down to my knee. That hurts.
Now, hippie, I heard a red flag here. You have pants on and you're a YouTuber. You've been around long enough. You should know better.
No. See, I ain't that kind of YouTuber. You know better than that, Tim.
That would get awkward as much as he has to get up and walk for his hip, Tim, if he wasn't wearing pants, don't you think?
So what's all the flavors on your bed there? What do you got going on? I meant to ask you this earlier.
Which box?
That's what I was saying. I mean, you got a lot going on there.
Well, one box is all peaches and cream, as we've established, because you don't pay attention.
I got that. But then there's 2 other boxes there. What do you got going on there? You got quite a pile of flavorings out.
Let's see. In this one, there's red currant, gummy candy, Wonder Flavors. There's Moro blackberry. There's blueberry jam, blood orange TFA, plum raw from VSO, watermelon raw VSO, 5.5 gold anywhere at 5%. I just finished off my ice cream dark chocolate from Wonder Flavors, and I'm damn sure coming up with a recipe with you.
That is such a great flavor. It really is.
That's
God,
really nice.
I'm gonna pair that with BSO's chocolate. That's what I'm gonna pair it with, those two chocolates. I got raspberry syrup, which I'm about raspberried out. And then these are the ones I still have to mix up for taste testing. Let's see, I got frozen yogurt from Wonder Flavors, milk caramel candy, orange citrus tangy, vanilla ice cream, cranberry jam, and crispy wafer. Oh, kumquats, uh, powdered donut, and mango mousse.
Come on.
So those are ones I've got to mix up, single flavor test them. So yeah, I got a lot on my plate, but yeah, this one right here, it's like 3 different recipes. Well, actually 4 now. 4 different recipes, just so many different versions. Oh, it's you get to that point. Well, do I really even need that flavoring in this recipe?
Oh my
What
God,
the hell
no.
is it doing even in here?
I need to mix up with something with that kumquat too. I haven't done that yet. I meant to. It's a
Right.
very
These
unique
people
flavor.
are crazy. Rocky said he's naked, and Mallory's going, come what? It's kumquat. It's a type of fruit, Mallory.
Yeah, it's like almost an orange, but not quite an orange.
Not
Yeah,
the
and they're
kind of things
tiny.
you find in your dungeon.
They're only like about that big round. They're
Yeah.
real tiny. Some of them can be real sour and bitter if you pick them too not fully ripe. They will. It's like alum, alum, the mineral alum, where it just shrinks up your mouth. Go, alum. So if you take a kumquat that's not fully ripe, you get that alum. It shrinks up all your. It just. Ugh.
See, Mallory was just being dirty hippie, and Dave made it worse.
What did I
I
miss
added
something?
to the fun. I didn't make it worse. I added to it. I built
Oh
on the
God.
I built on the joy.
Oh God.
See, Dave is going to be one of those people that's going to be good to have on these game streams when we play Quiplash.
Kumquat. How do you spell that? Hippie. Kumquat.
Is it CUMQUA something?
No, no. K U
K.
O
That's what it was. I just knew it was different. It starts with K. Okay.
KUMQUAT. Kumquat.
Um,
We had them growing on the farm. My uncle got his kicks on. Here, try this. This is good. I bit into it, and it was like alums, like
Yeah, you
Yes.
told that story before. That's funny.
I've tried. We
Yeah.
tried them too, and I wasn't a real big fan of them either. Like maybe in a recipe or something mixed into something, but I wasn't a fan of them straight up either. I didn't like them.
see, Stephen
Right.
Lane, that would be a good question to
Kumquat.
ask when Paul is on, because he uses sub-ohm tanks more. The Freemax is good. I haven't tried the iTank 2. The Falcons are all good. All the Falcons are good. I really like the Cerberus tanks, but those are really the only sub-ohm tanks that I've really tried and enjoyed.
This is a
Freemax
Freemax
tank.
right here with a quad coil in it. Fantastic flavor and
That's
high
purple.
wattage. I think it's 70 to 120 watts.
The Freemax has been around for a long time and been always at the shop, and most people get these. They used to get the original Falcons there, but they haven't had those in a while. The and if you have
Dave
a
has purple Free-
what?
Dave has a purple Freemax? I didn't even know the Freemax was purple.
Yeah, it comes in purple.
Well, God damn it.
The
That when I was still using sub-ohm tanks.
if you have a Baby Beast tank, like a Smock Baby Beast tank, try using the Cerberus coils in it. it'll change it to a way better vape experience.
So
without
I
having to buy a new
didn't
tank.
mind the baby beasts with the smock coils. The flavor wasn't bad, but they leaked. I tried it with the Cerberus coil, and the flavor was so much better. It didn't leak anymore. It was great.
Yeah, smock, the quality control at smock doesn't exist. So not only do you have leakage, but you had coil failures all the time.
That's true. Very true.
But the Cerberus coils do fit in the baby beast, and
It's amazing how much flavor you can get out of an old tank that you thought was kind of dead. Because we have quite a few different baby beast tanks. The Prince was one of them, and a couple others. And they all take baby beast coils and put the.
your daughter had the Prince. We only had the baby beast.
Which
I got
one
a
is
Prince.
that?
I got a
JP?
Prince too. It came with one of the kits.
TFB12
Oh, okay.
with the RBA section. So I
I
can
have that
build
one.
my own damn coals and don't have to buy theirs.
Yeah.
We have the RBA section for the baby beast somewhere.
Well, then baby beast, yeah, and then came to Falcon coils. Great flavor, Anthony. They really are.
But I mean, I don't mind smock products. I still have two of the T-Ribs.
The M1 and M2 coils are the best for the OG for the
Actually,
Falcon.
they're both sitting right here.
I don't think I've used a smock coil in gotta be 5 years.
Yeah, I got sick of getting the failures. Like how many of them were bad.
Yeah, I mean, I still have like the purple and I have a blue one, the T-Ribs.
I preferred the bamboo fiber over the wood. They'd made the wood fiber ones. I didn't like them as good. Anthony, the bamboo fiber is definitely the best for me too. Breaking
And yes,
was
that was one of
instant.
Stan's razors on top of that T-Priv, aka the Reverie.
We're never gonna let them live that down.
No,
I already have an idea for that kumquat flavor.
Yeah, you see, I'm saying I remember it's got to be in the other container with my under flavors in it, but it's orange zesty almost, like an orange, weird orange zesty kind of.
I got a better idea than that, being zesty or orangey, whatever.
yep.
I already know. I'm gonna use it as an accent, and it's gonna be a better flavoring than what everyone else has been using for all these years. And I can't. It's a flavoring from Inuero, and it's gonna swap. It's gonna be a better alternative than that one. That's all I'm gonna say right now, and you'll see. Oh yeah, I got a good application for that kumquat,
Oh
and I
yeah,
think
true.
it'll be better. You
I've
won't
tried-
have any off notes, should I say, from that kumquat.
I can't wait to try it.
actually that's a
Hey,
good one. That's gonna be-
hopefully I can mix it. I'll mix it up too. Let me know when you're done with it and you think you're happy with it. I'll mix it up if I can.
Hey, if I put something in our private chat, you keep it secret, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do what, hippie?
Tim said yes, but Dave and I didn't.
Yeah.
No,
I was
wait a
gonna,
minute. Can y'all keep this a secret?
Yes, hippie, of course.
yeah.
See, watch. As soon as I type this in, she's gonna tell everybody, ain't she? Everybody's gonna say, I just know it.
Rocky, yeah, the
No.
Valerian tank. She's got the Valerian mod, but never got the Valerian tank. But we tried the Valerian tank at the shop,
That's what
and
I
it was
just said in the
pretty damn
chat.
good flavor. Oh yeah, I see that now.
But I stopped using the mod because the battery door, like, it's not going to do it now. If there's batteries in it, as soon as you set it down, it just pops right the fuck open.
Yeah, the
I
latch
just
on
like
it once
too much.
once it wore a little bit, now it doesn't catch and it pops. It's one of those ones. Annoying.
Although now it feels tighter, like maybe I can use it again.
You put a battery in it and it'll have a little bit more flex. So
Yeah, probably. It's
Also
so
depends
cheap 'cause
on
it's
the
such a pretty
batteries.
mod.
Sometimes the battery, depending on the make of them, they're slightly bigger. You know, just slightly.
It's those slide triple battery doors. They don't hold up. It
Yeah.
doesn't latch very well.
eventually they stop getting their grip, and they just kind of free slip. which is fine. You'll be walking around, but then it might just you bump it or even hang onto it just right, and it pops off, and your batteries falling to the ground on pavement. That's really good for your batteries. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I was fine with it at home. It was frustrating, but whatever. But the day that we took it to the shop and we were walking out, the batteries fell out on the floor. I was like, nope, I'm done with this mod.
yeah. Because those batteries also
Oh.
they don't do shock well. Forget ripping the battery wraps. They don't do shock well. So an excessive shock to the battery, it'll just it'll stop working.
Y'all can go ahead and say it.
No, no.
No, you say it if
We'll
you
wait
if
for
it
the
got.
recipe.
Anthony wants to know.
Well, you can say it though, hippie. It's your idea.
Oh, he's
I
just
would-
giving Nightbot crap.
I would use that kumquat in place of cactus from Inuera for the fact it will juicy up a recipe if you want more juiciness, tartness, without that weird effect from Inuera cactus. You know how it's got that weird taste? It's got a
It's just
steep
it's
out.
cactus. It's cactus.
These new flavorings are getting to the point where they're cutting the steep time out. And that kumquat is a perfect substitute for cactus without the steep time.
That's like I
Just
like
use
the
cactus tonight.
that
Yeah.
Flavora. Is it the Flavora made the cactus aloe? So who's got the new cactus aloe? I believe it's Flavora. Who makes the new cactus aloe?
I thought it was Flavora.
Cactus aloe Flavora. That is straight up the aloe from like cactus drinks. The aloe drinks you get. Like it's so nice. That's nice and juicy, but it does take you to that cactus drink flavoring. If you like cactus
We're
drinks,
fixing to get
flavored
into
drinks,
fall flavors now, and I'm wanting to go ahead and pair that kumquat with some like grapefruit or something.
ooh,
You know, that's more summery. You know what I'm saying? We need to be.
yeah, it's a
I
little bit
don't
of
want
a.
summer to end.
The
Don't let-
summer's already over as of yesterday, but
I
yeah.
know. That sucks, man.
Yeah, but what are you crying about, hippie? You're gonna have warm weather for another month and a half.
Yeah, I know, right? Hell, I still ain't even planted my carrots yet.
I've
There you
I've already had to start the fires a couple times, the wood stove a couple times. So
Well, I can't plant my carrots yet. I just can't take my.
it got so chilly the other night in the middle of the night. I actually did start the fire. It's like, you know what? I was almost didn't. It's like I don't want to go to bed to shivers even under the covers. Screw that.
Oh God, mighty no.
Take 5 minutes to start the fire. Good to go.
Oh,
You in pain, hippie?
yes.
Why don't you call it a night and go lie down?
Yeah, we're gonna
No.
call it here anyway in a minute here anyway. But
I'll be
yeah,
all right.
well, you know what his real pain is? It's not his hip. His team lost today. We have,
No,
you know,
no, that's not it. No, it's just my muscles and tendons are just sore as hell.
Well, what did you do today? Did you like push a lawnmower, maybe jack up a car? I know you did something.
I took my wife yard sailing.
There we go.
walked around a lot while you did it. Stood around a lot.
Yeah.
Probably getting in and out of the car. That's probably the worst.
Well, after like the 8-yard sale, I told her I'm just staying in the car, and so she walked around, and she had a few other errands to do, and I stayed in the car. But yeah, I'm a little sore today.
I'll never understand buying other people's junk.
Hey, I found some kick-ass terracotta pots today. Damn it! And I found some ivy plant too.
Did
No,
you need
that's
did you
not-
did you need it though? Did you need it?
I wanted it.
There we go.
I wanted those little terracotta pots because one was like this big around. It was like this stepped up, and I think the biggest size was like this. So yes, I wanted them. They're cute. I'm gonna plant a plant in each one of them. Oh God Almighty knows. War Eagle, damn it.
All right. Good luck with your poker night there, Rocky. That sounds fun.
Night, Rocky. Good luck.
Good luck. If you have Paul over, you probably win a lot of money. So after all those Krispy Kremes, he won't be thinking straight.
Oh, you see that box? He bought a whole box.
24, because they were BOGO.
He only bought 12, though.
Oh,
And the goofy smile he had with it. Like, he's so proud of that box of Krispy Kreme. He's going to get pulled over because you can smell it. Oh, Paul.
Paul talking about his donuts just makes my teeth hurt.
I'm with what Swaggy said in chat, you know. Your
Watching Paul
blood
type
sugar,
makes
your
my
diabetes and blood sugars
skyrocket.
rise just looking at the chat. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. I will see you guys on the 3rd. I'll still be unnoted. This week we're going to be going over. Actually, I think that changed. I think we're doing some frostings this week.
I thought you did frosties last week.
Wait a minute. No, we did frosting. What is it? We got just one flavor. We can't just be going over just one flavor. Maybe we are. So it's strawberry
Again?
custard. Strawberry custard. But we're also going to be doing some Patreon content too. We're working on it. So that's going to be unique and fun, I guess. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. So enjoy your week. We're gonna have some fun. I've got some episodes coming up. We're gonna throw up a cake episode, the fall cake. We gotta put a candy episode. Anthony, please, if you can make it on for the candy episode, you're definitely gonna get an invite for it. So if you can, try to plan that week. It'll be close to the Halloween time. Definitely gonna get
No candy corn, damn it.
No, because you
I'm
overpaid if you
making
got it
candy
for free.
corn now.
Thank you,
Not
Dusty.
really.
Good night, Dusty.
No, I'm looking forward to cheesecakes myself. Hippie and I have been talking too much about it. It's making me crave it so bad, and I blame him completely for it.
I didn't just make 3 recipes for it already.
Yeah, we don't like cheesecake or cakes. Yeah, not at all.
All right, can you give us a hint of what flavors the 3 cheesecakes are? I know one's a blueberry cheesecake. What's the other 2?
Well, that's not one of the ones I came up with. That's yours. But we
3
talked
more.
about the bourbon cheesecake, so I did a bourbon cheesecake. I did an English toffee cheesecake, and I did a butter rum cheesecake.
Oh, interesting. So you're keeping it in the caramelish brown sugar type of category.
Yeah, I'll probably throw some pumpkin cheesecakes in there and some other cheesecakes because I love cheesecake. I'll mix the shit out of cheesecake.
I heard that. I haven't had a good cheesecake in a while.
Me neither. I'm a giveaway. I haven't done it yet, but I'm looking into making that red velvet cheesecake. And Tippy, are you gonna make it? Are you thinking about making a peach or a peach cheesecake? Because that does sound pretty good. You mentioned it. That sounds almost like a peaches and cream, but a different style.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Sounds good.
And I'll probably mix up some more of this pumpkin toffee cheesecake because that's fire.
And chat, if anybody's here on a 3rd, try to remind me to ask Dave about those 2 recipes. I want to know how they steep out, because those sound. I really want to know about that cherry one. But both of them sound really good. Pudding is not an easy Christmas plum pudding. That sounds really awesome too.
Ooh,
That looks way better than my last attempt.
a plum cheesecake with the plum purple and the VSO plum. I got another cheesecake.
That's
Oh,
unique
that
for
was
sure.
the plum I forgot about, Tim, was plum purple.
Yep, plum purple.
I forgot about that. I got that one too, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
good.
the tobacco recipe I was thinking of, putting plum purple with plum.
That plum purple, very nice on the knuckle. So
It works
Oh,
really well with
yeah.
tobacco.
Yeah.
I mixed it with that tobacco bourbon recipe there. It turned out really good.
Hell, I might even add the bourbon to the tobacco recipe. Damn. Y'all giving me all kind of ideas. Come on, man. Y'all giving me too many ideas now.
Hippie's
everything
gonna,
goes with 555 gold.
or this other flavor here that someone talked me into. I mean, I wonder who talked me into that.
I did, and I admit it.
All right, you guys have a great
that's a must-have flavor. No
hippie.
shit.
Hippie, you
Must
got
have.
anything coming up? Like you're gonna do retro something?
Yeah, well, like I threw out the Wasp Nano Pro video. I threw that out. It was something a little different, you know. I've got, like I said, all these damn peach recipes, but I can't talk about them. But I've got so damn many of them. Now, I do have, I'm gonna do retro. I'm gonna take like an old RDA and put a build in it. And, you know, I mean, I got some oldies over here. You know, just something to fill the space until some of these other recipes have time to steep, is what I'm doing.
Yep.
You know, and I thought it'd be interesting to, you know, throw some building videos out there for a little while, maybe a week or two, you know. But yeah, that's about all I got going on right now. And pages coming out my ears.
And you can shout out your sports team more. Your
Oh,
foosball one more time.
War Eagle.
Or Eagle,
All right, got a plum cheesecake recipe made up too.
of course. And Dave, how are things up there in Canadian land?
Excellent. Winter will be here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it feels that way. Yep. So when are we gonna have the snowball fight, Dave?
Never. I'm not going outside as long as there's snow on the ground.
Wow, that sucks if you live in Canada.
Hey,
Let you get out 2 days a
you've
year.
been talking about it for years, Tim. Are you finally gonna do the giant penis nose sculpture to compete with Addie this year?
Oh, that's it, Addie. You ready? If Addie's up to it, we can do it. Challenge accepted on this end. We'll have to remind him next episode in case he's already gone.
Except
Yeah.
we've got to rig it up with a machine in it with snowballs that actually shoot out.
Cassie, you have way too much time on your hands.
This just went from
Bad.
not innocent, but a bad idea, but you know, small little bad fun idea to something else. So yeah.
This
right,
is why I'm so good at quiplash, is because I think of this kind of shit.
All right. So everybody have a great night. Have a great week. I'll try to stay in as good a shape as I can. Dave, I'm taking it more easy as per Dave's orders. All right. Thank you guys. Hippie's not here, so I guess Corporate Hippie, it's great to see you tonight.
Oh,
Good to see y'all too.
Hippie's got a really good looking chicken sandwich on his screen there. God damn it, Hippie, you got your football game on and then you got commercials with food in it.
I was like, I thought of something important, but we should have known. Thank you, hon, for being on. And yeah, everybody keep mixing, have a little fun. Mallory, I'm not even going there. All right.
Oh my God.
Good night, everybody. Listen a little bit of Eddie and the Arsons on the way out. And working on the new intros. I got some new footage and stuff too. So, what was it? Hasta la night night, cha cha cha. Is that what Bob Willie said? Yeah.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, all.
Later, y'all.
Icicle come.
We are the ones who don't know what we're fighting for. Give us a gun and send us all off to war. We are the ones who grow up in violent homes. We are the ones who don't know what's right or wrong. I know. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones who are born into war. We are the ones. We are the ones. We are the ones who just don't give a fuck no more. No more. We are the ones who don't know why we're losing score. Give them a badge so they can send us to the moon.